Hi, 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 hi. Hi, cousins. How are you guys doing this beautiful Wednesday evening? All right, I'm going to like the live talk. Okay. All right. We're going to wait for you guys to get in here, waiting for all the cousins to join the talk. And while we're waiting, I'm going to shout out some people. All right, Tracy. Looks like she was the first one in the chat. Welcome, Tracy. Hey, cousin. Then it looks like Pamela. Hi, cousin Pamela. Scorpion Butterfly. Let me pour my drink and grab a snack. Absolutely. What are we sipping on tonight, you guys? What are we drinking? Are we drinking pop juice? Are we drinking wine? Are we having an adult beverage? What are we having tonight? Shelly, good evening, cousin. Deborah, good evening. Celeste, good evening, cousin. And Shelly is saying hi. Leslie, good evening, cousin. And Pretty Brown Eyes. Stephanie, good evening, cousin. ATL, hey, cousin. Justice, good evening. Let's see who else. Barbara, good evening, everybody. Good evening. Arlene, user Kimmy, Hot Summer, no caller ID. Jennifer, Shelly, who else we got? Bernadette, good evening, cousin. Beautiful Butterfly said, grabbing my uncle nearest and my popcorn. All right. Betty, hey, cousin. Lion King, hello. Ray, good evening, cousin. Kim, good evening, cousin. And Pamela, good evening. Paulette, good evening. And Nancy, there's a lot of you in here. Alice, good evening. Beverly, good evening. All right. Sherry, hello. Or Cherry, good evening. Mommy, good evening. Hello, my darling. Who else? Miss Jones, hey, hey, hey. Good evening, Christine. Am I saying it right? Is it Kristen or Christine? Let's see who else. Alyssa, good evening. Demita, good evening, cousin. Teresa, good evening. Betty, Tanya, good evening. Ace, hello, Ari. I don't like these things. This is, oh, well, good evening, cousin Avis. Deborah, oh, Deborah, cousin, love you and miss you. You know, I'm praying for you daily, and I'm praying for you too, cousin. I love you, and I'm so glad you're here. Let's see. My life. Good evening, everyone. Deborah, hey. Uh-oh. So beautiful butterfly said, Tay, 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 you in here, girl. You know she is front and center. You know, she had her alarm set for this live. You know, she claims that she's not on the internet like that and that she's too busy doing schoolwork and handling her priorities and her business, but she'd be up under everybody's comment, everybody's post all over the internet, just not under her own post or her wife's post, but she's under everybody's post. So she does have plenty of time. Celeste says, we ready. Lion says, coffee, ATL water. Shelly Shell, peach iced tea. Let's see what Jennifer's drinking on. Michelob Ultra. Okay. Modelo. Hi, cousin Yvette. Blessings. And you're drinking sweet tea. We have water for, who do we got water for? Kristen. And then wine for cousin Leslie. Water and eating watermelon. Okay. I love watermelon. Pepsi on ice. I'm drinking wine. When you guys come in, if you don't mind, if you can please like the live and then share it if you can. Mev said, hi, cousins. Alice is drinking wine. Good evening, no love. Dr. Pepper for Shelly. Oh, I got to work in the morning. Arlene, I got me a cup of water. Orders, hello, cousins. Oh, man. Cappy, good evening. I'll say a couple more shout outs and then we will get rolling. Good evening. Tracy, I've said that already. Who else we got? No Color D says an adult beverage and Torchy's Taco Bell. Hi, Miss Carr. Karen, good evening. Cynthia, good evening. Magnolia, hello. Nadira, good evening. Lola Carter, good evening. Jen, am I saying your name right, Jen? Is it Jen or Jean? Good evening, cousin. Jay Hart, what's cracking from Cali? All right. Soda for Pamela. Juanita, good evening. It's Christina. Okay. Christina. Okay. Rob, hello. Good evening. Everyone, please hit Ari. Thank you, Jen. Yes, just so you guys know, this is new for me, this world over here going live. So, I could be a little delayed when it comes to reading the comments. So please be patient with me. I will try to get to as many comments as I can. But I just like to get my thoughts out and then go to the comments. But I'm going to try to multitask better when given information, then take a peek at the screen so I can try to do a better job. Hey, take with your scamming ass. Yes, Deborah. AABBCC. I love saying that. AABBCC. Tay and Carmen are both in here under their fake aliases for sure. Let's see. Everybody's okay. Oh, hey, good evening, Nandy. Beautiful butterfly says, I am. Oh, okay, cousin. I see you. Marcus, good evening. Water and tea. Hello, Take. I know you're you're tuned in. Oh, yes, she is. Latasha, good evening, cousins. Drinking a good cold Jack Daniels Southern Peach. Okay, that sounds refreshing. Good evening, Gina. Who else we have? Sonia, good evening. Pepsi here for orders. Let's see. Denise, hello. Barbara, good evening. I get off at 12:30 tomorrow. Ooh, man, that sounds rough. All right. I bet the lot lizard is in here, cousin Tamika. Hey, cousin. We need can we get a video, cousin Tamika? We haven't had one in a while. We need one. Hey, cousin G. Let's see. Yep, Take and Crook are both in here. Oh, they are definitely in here. All right. I think I got through pretty much everybody. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And just wanted to talk a little bit about Tay and her recent live that she did with the foolery about the raising money. And along with that, I have something to share with you guys I um, that I received today, actually. And I was gonna go live anyway, but I was like, wow, this little jewel just landed on my lap. And I think that it is fitting. You know how things just happen and it all aligns together. And you guys will understand what I mean when I show you. So Tay is online, and you guys saw the video in the group, the private group. I have to keep emphasizing that because it's private for a reason. And unfortunately, Tay and Carmen are both in the group, and they get their feelings hurt on a daily basis. We all know that because as soon as we post something, here comes Carmen jumping on live, and she gets upset because we're in this group, this private group, talking amongst ourselves, the cousins, and she's mad that we're talking about what's going on the internet as it pertains to her and Tate. And again, I say you can stay in the group. I actually want you to stay in the group because you're just going to keep getting your feelings hurt over and over again because we're not stopping. So you might as well just sit back and relax and enjoy the show. So Tay goes on live, and on that live, just for the effect, she begins to fake cry. That fake cry. And whenever you know that when she starts crying, you guys can almost guarantee that the reason she's crying is because something is about to follow, whether it's I need some money, Cash App, whatever the case may be, it's coming, right? So on this particular live, Tay's talking about a child. And we all know the cancer scheme that she had some years back. And with that cancer scheme, she said she has cancer. She said she doesn't have cancer. She doesn't know all the things that she has. All of the things had to be removed out of her body. Remember that? Things of that nature. All of the things and then things of that nature had to be removed. Well, story wasn't added up. She got caught up because that's what happens when you tell a lie. You got to cover a lie and then tell another lie and then forget the lie that you told before. So that's essentially what happened. She got caught up in her lie, and then everybody that she was lying about the cancer. So the night before last, Tay starts crying. I was like, oh shit, here she goes. What is she about to ask for? What is she about to do? So then she comes with, I want to give this child a vanity bag. I'm assuming it's like a makeup bag, whatever the case may be. She wants to donate for free the little vanity bag. Okay. So when she donates it, then out of her mouth comes this, you guys. Well, instead of me doing a raffle, I want to donate to the hospital. First, it was a hospital because I watched the live a couple times because I wanted to make sure that I got it right. And when I watched the live, yes, she does talk about the hospital. She does talk about, wanting to donate and having her followers donate. And then she wants them to send her a Cash App. Okay, you guys, this is what I don't get. If you're saying you want to donate the proceeds to the hospital, why not have everyone donate to St. Jude? That would be the most logical thing for me, is to donate directly to St. Jude. But instead, she wants to facilitate that. She wants everybody to send her a Cash App. But again, she has to start crying first to act like she truly cares about the circumstances surrounding the child. And she wants everyone to donate to her Cash App, not the mother's Cash App, not to the actual hospital, the facility, the St. Jude. She wants everybody to donate to her personal Cash App. Now, why does she want everybody to donate to her Cash App? Can anybody answer that question? Why Tay wants everybody to donate, her followers, to donate to her Cash App? Let's see if I get some responses from this. Let's see. Yeah, just send it to the hospital, not Tay. Don't send her nothing. Laurel says exactly. St. Jude would be perfect. Directly in the place, not your pockets. Absolutely. She wants the money. Scam. Absolutely. And then Nandy says no, she wouldn't do that because she wouldn't get any notoriety. Absolutely. You guys remember what this reminds us of? Do you remember when she had all of her followers donate toys? Then she went to the Prince family's Christmas giveaway, Christmas toy drive. It was huge. You guys remember how huge it was? I mean, this was a big damn deal. One of the biggest Christmas giveaway toy drives that happens in Houston. I mean, they literally do so much in the community. And then Tay gets up there. She's taking pictures in front of the cars, showing license plate. But remember, she doesn't like when people film her, though, right? But she was all up in their faces, the kid's face, filming. That's not how they operate and do business. But, you know, Tay marches to the beat of her own drum. And with that, she makes ignorant choices and does ignorant things. So she definitely overstepped her boundaries there. And she presented as if that was her toy drive, or at least she was a big factor of it and a big participant in it. So, of course, her followers are, oh my gosh, Tay, you're doing something so wonderful for the community. Let me donate to you. Again, she does it under a guise. So she presents it as something, but it's truly something else. So she's saying, oh, please donate to me. I'm going to give back to the community in a huge way. And then showing the lines of children and showing the gym and really making it seem and feel like she's a part of something huge. So what do you think her followers are going to do? They're going to donate because they see it. It's in their face. But again, that's an illusion. She's making you believe that it's one thing. But again, I keep saying it's something else. So how many she donated? I think the Prince family said had a bag of about 10 toys, 10 little Dollar Tree toys, little Barbie dolls. And do you really think that her followers only provided her enough for 10 toys? And they weren't expensive toys. We're talking little Barbie dolls. So again, she's learning from the best, or maybe Carmen is learning and taking a page out of her book, because they're both scammers. And yeah, I said it. You're a scammer, Tay. You're a scammer. So with this situation right here, she's now going online because they're in trouble. They got this $2.3 million lawsuit looming over them. They need money to pay the bills. They need money to feed Tay's shopping and surgery addiction. They need money to keep catching flights and going on vacation. And I'm talking about Tay. So she needs to make sure that she's still able to buy her designer bags and do all those things. So why not just say, please cash at me. I need money. Why don't just do it the righteous way? Meaning just don't throw a situation out there of that magnitude. I mean, we're talking cancer here. And we're talking a child. Like, leave that out. Like, that's something that I would never want to bring to the internet and then position it as I'm donating, but then I know deep down, because she's proven it in the past, because her record shows that she's not to be trusted with money. And I'm going to explain and expand on that here in a minute. So she says that, okay, in this live, I'm going to donate to the hospital. Not the child, not the child's mother, but then she tripped up and said, I'm going to donate to the mom. The money's going to go to the mom. I don't know if she meant to say it, if it was a mistake, if she's double talking, if she doesn't know what she wants to do, if she just thought it up and, at that moment that she was going to do that. Because again, they're hurting for money. They talk about everybody else, but they're the ones that's really, truly hurting for money. Deborah says those folks have been asking for the mother's cash app. Ooh, I didn't see that. I didn't really get into the granular comments, but I can see that, one thing I'll say is those followers or viewers, I would say, because I don't even know if you can consider them followers now. They have a couple followers, the ones that are going to ride with them to the very end, no matter what, but they have viewers. They have people that, again, are a front row seat to the fuckery. So people are in the comments. If you look at all these videos, they're throwing the cash out like, chef, the case is over. Like, what do you need money for? They're challenging her and questioning her on why are you still asking for cash apps when the case is over? You've already lost. Now we're in the discovery phase of things. Like, they're not stuck on stupid. Now, again, we have the Sharon Binns of the world, and that's okay if she wants to donate her money to her. But I'm telling you, there's a lot of people that have already, they're already awake, and they're on to their scams and their schemes. Well, Tay sees that, so she sees what's going on in the comments, you guys. And when she sees that, what does she tell us every day? I'm sitting over here drinking my water. I don't bother anybody. I'm spending countless hours and all damn day and all night and barely get sleep. And I'm working on the syllabus and I'm working on this and emailing this and taking this test. That's what she tells us. But if she was truly doing all that stuff and she was busy and then she had class and she's working on her non-existent business that she keeps making it seem like it's doing so well. If she was doing all that, then how does she have time to get online under every single post that Carmen makes and every single comment? You guys, there was 1,000 comments and I seen Tay under about 90% of the comments where they had something to say about Tay. And it didn't even have to be all the way bad, just like, hey, where's your wife at? Is she helping you? Man, you're struggling. You're sitting on the side of the road homeless. Where's your wife at? No matter what the comment, if they mention Tay at all, she was under that comment. But she doesn't have time, you guys. She's busy. She doesn't know what is going on the internet. But she's under every comment, commenting. And I mean every comment. So she has all the time in the world because her lazy ass don't have anything to do. She doesn't have a business. She doesn't really have any customers. She's not doing schoolwork. She's literally sitting online, scrolling the internet while Carmen is sitting online, hooting and hollering, acting like a maniac, needs to be admitted into a hospital. And she's sitting online oblivious like nothing's going on, defending everything or defending herself against anything that's said. Let's see. Jay Hart mom said, why in the world would someone need her to be in the middle or to be the middleman of a great act of donating to a cause? Because again, she's a narcissist and it has to be about them. It's not about that child. It's not about the cause. It's not about cancer. It's not about anything. It's about Tay. Tay wants to be the center of attention. She wants to make it seem like she donated. That's why she wants everything coming to her. And I guarantee you, she is not. I repeat, she is not. If you are donating to Tay, she is not giving the majority of that money to that hospital. And I'll gamble on that. I'll gamble Carmen on that. I'll bet Carmen $500 that her wife is not giving every single cent to St. Jude. Carmen's a gambler. So I'd like to challenge her to a friendly bet. Her wife is scamming her followers to give her money to make it seem like it's for this child. She's bringing a child into it with cancer. That's her favorite thing to do is anything cancer related. Again, I'm telling you, she has this fixation with certain things. And cancer is one of it. Why on earth would that be what it is? But I don't get it. I can't process it. I can't wrap my mind around it, but she does. So when she said, please donate to my Cash App, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I hope these people really don't do this. She is not going to give that money to St. Jude. And if she does, it's going to be a little piece of change. And then she's going to keep the rest for either a surgery, either a bag, a trip, whatever it is. It's not going to be all completely 100% going to that hospital. Let's see. Riri says she wants her cut. Oh, she's going to get a big slice of that. Yes, Celeste, she's going to keep most of the money. She wants to get that ass fixed. Yeah, she won't turn around. Shit. I know my ass is flat, but you know what? I'm completely happy with it. I'm not going to go to another country with a doctor that already has issues and things that have happened, like malpractice suits. I'm not going to go under a knife for anybody, for anything. I don't care how many people talk about me. You could talk about me all day long, and I'm not going to do it. I love myself too much to do that. User said because she's going to pocket it. Tracy says she wants the money for herself. I agree. That thing is delusional because she wants the money to skim off the top. Absolutely, biker. That's so fraudulent. Yes, Debbie, it is. They need the money. They need the money bad, you guys. Carmen, from sun up to sundown, Carmen is throwing that Cash App in on TikTok, on Facebook, anywhere she can put that, on YouTube. She's putting that Cash App. But she's the Queen of Atlanta. Shouldn't the Queen of Atlanta be donating to important causes? Shouldn't she be having a servitude mindset instead of asking for her followers to donate to a fake fund? It's not a defense fund because she's not being. I mean, it's over. The case is over now. Nancy said, I sent to St. Jude. They will receive, not to some scammer. Absolutely. St. Jude has multiple avenues and ways that you can donate directly to them, and they will be appreciative. Tay does not have to collect everything to her Cash App and then be responsible to get it to St. Jude. No Love said so she can lie and make it seem like she did her big one all on her own. Absolutely. AABBCC said, yep, I remember the fiasco. Dumbass Carmen said, my baby had cancer while stuffing her foot. My baby has cancer. Just lying and scamming. Kim said, because she thinks Cash App is still owned by the same old people and there isn't a money trail when there certainly is. Absolutely. She doesn't even like kids. She does not like kids at all. She must need some adjustment to one of the surgeries already had or trying to get a new one. Yep, I believe it. Beautiful Butterfly says, where's the mother of this so-called child at? I don't know. Well, get this, you guys. The mother had been in the debunk group for years. I don't know how that happened. So I don't know where the shift was. I don't know if she was a mole. I don't know the circumstances behind it. But, you know, there was conversations around the child and that Tay was talking about. And then one of the cousins identified like, hey, that cousin is in our debunking group. So I'm not sure why she's over here with Tay and talking about all of these things, but she was. More money for her. And, a nurse, and again, guys, I'm not a nurse. I don't have my background is not in nursing. My background is in business. So I don't know much about the healthcare industry, but this is what I know. So she tries to be so smart, you guys. And it's not hard to be smarter than a fifth grader, her wife, Carmen, because Carmen thinks she's the smartest thing in the world because she's so goddamn dumb. So it's not hard to feel like, oh my gosh, she can put a complete sentence together. So she's the smartest thing ever. But if you listen to her, those of us who are smart, those of us who are intelligent, those of us who have an education or even common sense, we know that what she is saying when she gets up on that live, it sounds hilarious. When she says, this is what she said. Yeah, the child, she has to be protected in the hospital, and she has to, for her to ensure that she's protected because, she's susceptible to certain things, right? Then she says, yeah, she can't go outside because of the environment. I was like, what? She can't go outside because of the environment. I'm like, what? She doesn't even know how to speak medical jargon. Like, she wouldn't, you guys, I don't know if a nurse is on here that can help me out, but I know that's not what you would say to a patient. You wouldn't say, oh, you can't go outside because of the environment. That's not medical talk. I would potentially say, and again, I'm not in that field, but I would say, you know what? Because you are susceptible to getting sick because of your white blood cell. And again, you guys, I'm just making some shit up because of your white blood cells and being so low. It's important that you stay away from people that are sick. You stay away from certain foods. You stay away from whatever the case may be. That's what I would say if I was a nurse. But to say, she was thinking too hard because she couldn't get her words together because we know she's not a real nurse. She hasn't. And when I say that, I know on paper she has her nursing license, but I'm talking about the skill set she does not have of a nurse. She's not a real nurse because she's never truly practiced nursing before or after COVID. It was that little stint that listen, let me tell you this. During COVID, if Ari went up to a hospital and told them, let me help with, COVID patients, they probably slap a name badge on me, give me some scrubs, get me a thermometer, get me everything that I needed like a nurse. And they probably suit me up and start, me visiting patients at the hospital. That's how desperate they were during COVID. So because they were so desperate, that was Tay's time to shine because they didn't have any rules or stipulations, or they didn't make you interview for this and didn't go through any of the normal business practices because we were in the middle of an epidemic and a bad one. So she keeps taunting herself like, oh, I did this. It's because everybody could. Again, cousins, everybody could be up in a hospital trying to help. Walker said more money for her so she can take a cut. Absolutely. Scamming at its finest. She wants a payday. Absolutely. She's not getting that payday from Carmen anymore. Carmen ain't bringing home the bacon. So because of that, she has to take matters into her own hands and get up on there, fake crying, scamming, scheming, and then using this little girl's horrific cancer story for a bag. Because she will keep the money. Yes, Alice, I remember. so she can have money to get Carmen to get to Carmen's event for the plane ticket. Absolutely. Kim says she wants to get donations through Cash App, and then she'll write a cashier's check. Just get, man, listen. If you can't account for every dollar, then you don't need to do it, period. And why, again, do you have to be the one in between St. Jude and your followers? Your followers are capable of hitting a link. You can go, you know what? Tay, if you need the link to donate, I will send you the link for your followers to donate, where they can donate directly to St. Jude. You even have a business page, so you can put up like an actual donation thread and have everybody to donate right from your page to St. Jude, right from the link. I bet you won't do that though. Beautiful Butterfly says she's a broke thief. Yep, and kept most of the toys herself. Oh, yes, she did. She had the toys sitting on the back of the little Barbie Jeep next to the elf on the shelf. I mean, this lady has a mindset of a 10-year-old. A bag with 3 toys in it, and that's coming straight from Rhonda. She wants her half first every year. Hey, cousin Annette, she ain't been back around there either. Not at all, and she won't. She's stupid, but she ain't that stupid. And she's reading every one of these comments, and she keeps saying, I don't let things get to me. I'm above that. But she's not. She goes crying to Carmen about everything that's said to her online. She blames Carmen for it. And then Carmen, again, she feels obligated to defend her, gets online, makes herself look stupid. And then the heat's on Carmen. Carmen takes all the heat, so Tay doesn't take any. And then Tay looks, around the corner like she's innocent, minding her own business, but she's not. She's in every live. She's on every post. She's under every comment. And then not only that, you guys, she's going to other bloggers and other pages that mention them, and she's commenting under those posts. So she got plenty of time. Time for her to get a new bot surgery. Absolutely. No shame in her game. Tracy said, yep, she dropped off that little bag after collecting all that money in toys, allegedly. Roxanne said, yes, I remember. I live in Houston, Texas. Cousin Deborah said, I was just thinking about the Prince family. I'm going to give Rhonda a call. She was furious. Oh, I talked to her as well. She definitely was. There was many people that talked to her. But again, she didn't even need all that convo because she saw it for herself. She's no fool. She knows game when she sees it, and she knows when somebody's trying to run game. Elsie said, in school, I remember having a project where each student had to adopt a clinic or hospital and do a fundraiser. Barbara said, just like, I don't know what that says. Good evening, Rosette. She wants to spend the money like Crook has done for years on her, not anyone else. Had 3 bags of Dollar Tree toys. Yes, she did. And this is the same person, you guys. This is a nurse, right? But this is the same nurse that was on a beach in Mexico with her son, and then looking at a pain pill menu of some sort, like a pain pill. Like, I'm talking opioids, I'm talking Percocet, whatever. I don't know all the names of all the pills, but I'm talking about some heavily medicated pills. And I don't know all the names of the pills, but they were strong. These are prescription drug pills that she's sitting on the beach on live as a nurse, with her child, talking about purchasing pills on a damn beach. Now, me as a parent, I'm thinking, I don't know where these pills would come from. I don't even know who created the pills. They could be laced with anything, fentanyl, anything. And I'm potentially talking about buying pills or taking pills or giving the pills to somebody I love potentially. And you don't even know what's in this pill, but you're on live for the world to see as a nurse. Is that nurse behavior? Is that what a nurse would do? Is that who you would want a future nursing student or a future nurse to emulate? Condoning purchasing pills, prescription drug pills on a street or a beach from a drug dealer of some sorts? I know I wouldn't. And gift cards, absolutely. They received a lot of gift cards. Leslie said, but she showed her followers a basket full of toys, but yet came with how many toys? Absolutely, because she took the toys and she began playing with them on her lives, creating skits and reels with the Barbie Jeep that was meant for the kids, and then Barbies and elves, and then playing with it. Man, I'm telling you, can't make this up. Then multiple personalities be fighting for center. Absolutely. Sybil. That's her new name, Sybil. You guys, can everybody put Sybil in the chat? Because that's what we're going to start calling Take. We're not going to call her Take. We're not going to call her Panesa, Tanesa, all of her 1,000,001 aliases. We're going to call her Sybil. That's going to be her new name. Let's see. Good evening, Ari and everyone. Good evening, cousin Anna. Kim said, then Tay admits the mom knew nothing about what she. Oh, I didn't hear that part. Kim, talk to me. Didn't know anything about what she was talking about. Talking about the mom would see her video. What? Oh, cousin, I missed that part. Okay, so hold on. So she gets online, starts talking about a donation to St. Jude, bringing up a child. You don't even know if you have the permission of the parent. And you're doing everything essentially in the name of that child, but the mother doesn't even know that you're doing that or has given you permission and authority to do that. So again, that's why you know she's lying. You know this is a money grab because she hasn't even got the proper permission from the parent. But then she's seen us talking about it because you know she lives in the groups and on pages, and so she's seeing what people are saying about scamming and, you know, why are you asking for cash or to go directly to your Cash App? So what does she go do, you guys? She goes and plasters the little girl's picture on her page. Like that's a way to prove that she's going to do the right thing with the money. No, that just means that you're a puppet and that everything we do or say, you respond to it. Good evening, Chocolate Gemini. But we jealous. Exactly. Jealous of what? Jealous of Carmen owing 2.4 million? Jealous of Carmen not having a place to sleep? Jealous of her going to get 10,000 surgeries and then all of it botched? Definitely scamming. Long money bins. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. Let's see. All the time, Ari. Okay. So guys, catch this. So I'm going to put something on the screen. Are you guys ready? I'm going to put something on the screen for you guys to see. And again, it's going to align with a little bit of what we're talking about right now. Of like, she doesn't do things in order, especially when you're talking about a child with cancer, which is a real thing, which is a serious thing. But for you to get online and play games and using tactics to pull at your followers' heartstrings to make it seem like you're going to do the right thing with the money, but we all know that you're not. We all know that you're going to keep that money because, again, if it's truly going to the hospital, then why do you have to be in the middle of that? You don't, Tay. You should drop the link for St. Jude. I can, again, send it to you and have your followers donate directly to St. Jude. Shelley said, Carmen on the verge of a breakdown. Said the other, she's moving back to Atlanta. And man, I don't care what she's saying. Moving to Atlanta and sleeping on someone's porch. Absolutely. She doesn't even have a home. She is like literally going up and down the highway, probably sleeping in her truck, doesn't have any reliable transportation because at any moment in time, I think that entire truck, the way that she's not keeping up with it. She's not getting it maintained. So what happens if her truck breaks down? That's her only form of money is through that truck. And, with this discovery coming up, everything's going to be in play. I'm assuming the truck, the trailer, all of it. St. Jude commercial comes across every day with the 1-800 number on how you can donate. Yes, they don't need your help, Tay. Doing clinicals, my ass. Man, her clinicals are going to every live and responding to every post that doesn't agree with her or how she's handling the situation or questioning her on what she's doing right now. Let's see. I saw this and felt it was wrong. I saw that and felt it was wrong. That's what Fonda says. Her supporters will not get any credit for donating to the hospital. She wants, oh yeah, it's going to come right. Oh, okay. Hold on, you guys. What's the name of her foundation? Can anybody put her foundation in the chat? It's going to come full circle. Can anybody put, is she donating on behalf of Tay, Riley, Costa, McGinnis, Panessa, Teresa? I mean, what name is she going to put on the cashier's check? Who it's from? Is she going to put Miss Oso Prete? Is she going to put the Rileys? I need, you guys, I'm trying to see something real quick. Is she going to put the Prete Hearts Foundation? Tay, I know you're on this live right now, gal. I know you're on this live. Are you going to put it straight from the foundation? You're a nonprofit, right? So are you doing that? You guys, I need you guys to help me out here. I need you guys to tell me what name is going on that cashier's check. And I'm going to tell you what name ain't going on that check. And I'm going to tell you why. Stay with me, cousins. I need y'all. Hey, keep your eyes open and your ears listening. Okay, so I want you guys to tell me what name is going on that cashier's check. Tracy Davis, I wrote Tay for my daughter. I never stated, hold on. I never stated I am a supporter of Tay or Carmen. I don't see the rest of that. She probably used, okay. Love at First Bite LLC. I need you guys to tell me the foundation is not legal. There are no board. Oh, okay. Cyrus, keep talking. Let's keep talking around this. All right, you guys. Her foundation. Somebody says her foundation. All right, I need you guys to tell me. I want to see more comments. People are sending. All right, let's see. There's some talks around Tracy. I can't see all of them. Tracy says, think this is really sad what my daughter's being done the way she is. I don't understand what that means. Okay, I hear pretty hearts. Pretty hearts, pretty hearts, pretty hearts. St. Jude Patient Affairs needs to know she's doing this. Absolutely. Well, I just want to say I'm trying to follow the thread, but the comments are going pretty fast. But I just want to send my prayers to Tracy and her daughter. I can imagine what you're going through with this. I don't know the extent. I don't know any of the extent of it, but what you just put there, I am sending all the love and all the prayers to you and your baby. And God is a good God, and God is a healing God. And I know that nothing is too big for God to handle. I will say that. Okay, you guys, can I get a drum roll, please? Can I get a drum roll, please, please, please? Can we put some drumsticks in there? Can we put drum roll the word in there? Everybody's saying the Pretty Hearts Foundation. The Pretty Hearts Foundation, the one, you guys, that was established back in 2023, right? Can everybody, is that right? Wasn't the Pretty Hearts Foundation established in 2023? Isn't that the same website that the doctor was helping organize? Wasn't that the same foundation that she did the toy drive on behalf of? Isn't that the exact same foundation? Please tell me. Am I right? Can everybody tell me? Okay, hold on, Tracy. Let me put this up here, you guys. Tracy says, Ari, I am the mother. I am not aware of the donation. It will not accept a check, money order, or anything that is donated to the organization. Come on now. Hold on, Tracy. So you're telling me, Tracy, that you don't know. Tay did a whole live about it. Tay went on live yesterday crying, tears. I'm talking, trying to squeeze everything out of her eyes. And we knew it was fake. But she said that she is donating. She wants her followers to donate on your daughter's behalf to St. Jude in Tennessee. I think she said somewhere around Nashville that she wants her followers to donate to her Cash App, not to the hospital, not to you. And from my understanding, a cousin in the chat, Kim, said that she told her followers that she did not notify you of this, that she just went on live and without permission started this fundraiser on your daughter's behalf and your behalf. So she's collecting as we speak. She's probably getting donations because she told her followers when they do send her a Cash App to put donation in the subject, to put donation. That's what I mean. It's we have the live, Tracy. Even if she deletes it, we still have it. So I'm gonna read Tracy's comment again. She says, Ari, I am the mother. I am not aware of the donation and will not she will not accept a check, money order, or anything that is donation to the organization. This is the mother of the child that Tay is or that asking her followers to donate money to Tay's Cash App. To Tay's Cash App. You guys, this is wrong on so many levels. This is wrong. This is not right. So hold that thought. You gotta let that marinate, you guys. You gotta really let that, and I don't even want to spend a lot of time, meaning that because this was not about her mother, the child. I'm talking about Tay's actions. Tay's actions. And Tracy, in the cousin group, you didn't want any pictures of your daughter out there. Well, go and look at Tay's page right now. Actually, on Tay's page right now, she has a picture of your beautiful daughter. She is gorgeous. Holding a bottle of her perfume because it's like she's using her as a marketing, as a Cash App. That's how I'm interpret it. Whether that's her intentions or not, that's what it looks like. Because you're asking for Cash Apps. You haven't even gotten permission from the mother. Now you have her daughter on your Facebook. And I hope that the mother gave you permission to do that. And the daughter is holding a bottle of her perfume. And then she has on Carmen's t-shirt. You guys, this is sad. It's sad. Sad. This woman has no limit. They both have no limits to the dirty bullshit that they'll do. When you think that they can't go any lower, they go lower. But let me say this. Let me show you guys something real quick. Because if you think that it's going to be donated under the Pretty Hearts Foundation, the one that was established in 2023, it is not. And guess how I know that? Guess how I know it's not, cousins? This is why I know. You guys if you guys wear glasses, please put your glasses on. And I want you guys to read along with me, okay? All right. So that looks like the foundation, right? Does that look like the foundation? You guys, please say if you see IRS, if you see the Pretty Hearts Foundation up on my screen, can you please put a number 22 in the chat? I need a number 22, you guys. I'll wait for a second. Okay, so let's read this, you guys. Let's read what this says about the upstanding, the CEO and owner of Pretty Hearts Foundation. Let's see what this says, you guys. Let's see if I can zoom in here. It says, say it ain't so. Does this say auto revocation list? You guys know what that means? I know you guys. Some of you may, some of you may not, but it says organization whose federal tax exempt status was automatically revoked. Listen to me, you guys, revoked for not filing a Form 990 series. So that could have been a 990N. Those of us who know it's not nonprofit people, we know that we either have a 990, a 990N, 990EZ, whatever the case may be. It's a series that you're filing, and it depends on how much you brought in from that nonprofit. So it's somewhere like between 40 and 50,000, and you file a postcard. If it's over that amount, then you have to file an EZ, but you have to file it. You have to file it. So it says, keep following me, cousins. I don't want to lose anybody on this. Not filing a Form 990 series return or notice for 3 consecutive years. 3 consecutive years. So she started in 2023, right, guys? The foundation was started in 2023, and not one goddamn year did she file what she should have filed with the I motherfucking R motherfucking S. So, again, keep following me. So, important note. Just because an organization appears on this list, it does not mean the organization is currently revoked or that may have been resumed. Well, we know that as of 8/15, I think that says, that it's been revoked. So I'm certain that nothing has changed in the past 10 or so days. So this bitch hasn't even done what she needs to do with her nonprofit. So I know damn well that she's not going to write that cashier's check under the Pretty Hearts Foundation that's no longer in good status with the IRS, where her nonprofit status has been revoked. I know she wouldn't do that. I know she wouldn't do that. The nerve, the audacity to be speaking on anybody. The way she tried to come after Nancy, the way she tried to have, her little dig at karma with me when I lost my son, bitch, no. Step to the fucking front of the room, and I need you to explain this. I need you to explain this, Tay. You're getting donations from your people. You got a cash app for the Pretty Hearts Foundation. So I need you to answer for the past 3, everything you've done on behalf of the nonprofit is null and void. Because you're not in good standing, because you didn't do what you should have done in the eyes of the IRS. So there is no way that you are collecting donations on behalf of your family. Well, it's been dissolved. The foundation is no longer. That Facebook page needs to be removed. It should be deleted. You're now acting under false pretenses. That's fraud now. You can't collect any money on behalf of that foundation because you have not completed what you needed to complete with the IRS. Three consecutive years, you guys. 3 consecutive. So basically, from conception, when she filed the nonprofit status with the IRS, and I'm very familiar with this, all the way up into 8/15, this bitch has never filed a 990 series, and you have to do that as a nonprofit. You got to show financial statements. You got to show receipts. You have to be in compliance, to be in good standing. But no, she didn't do it. You know why she didn't do it, you guys? Let's take a gander. In the comments, you guys put why you guys think she didn't do that. Why do you think Tay never complied with what she should have when it comes to the Pretty Hearts Foundation. Why do you think? Because she doesn't want to account for it. Because she mismanagement. She didn't allocate it to what it was supposed to be meant for. All the money that people were giving donations for the toy drives, I should say, plural, because she did more than one. She handed out a couple bags. And you guys remember her supporters were sending her gifts too. They were sending gift cards, they were sending toys, and they were sending monetary gifts directly to her Cash App, directly to the nonprofit Cash App page, because she's a fucking criminal. Absolutely. Absolutely. So Tracy, hold on. Let's pause. We're not done with that, but let's pause because Tracy says, I will be in contact with St. Jude's in Memphis tomorrow because no donation in honor of my child will be done without me knowing. Absolutely. And I agree with you 100%. Tracy, I don't know how to work this too well, but would you like to come up and no pressure at all. If you want to sit in the comments, if you want to be silent, if you want to come online and speak, whatever that is you want to, my platform, you can do that. But again, it is no pressure at all for you to do that. So again, Tracy says, I will be in contact with St. Jude's in Memphis tomorrow because no donation in honor of my child will be done without me knowing. I think it doesn't get any more clear than that. That is the mother of this child, the one that you did those fake tears with, the one that you are attempting a money grab to your Cash App that the mother didn't know anything about, the one that you're telling all your supporters to send directly to you, and then you will send the money to St. Jude, that you're going to send a cashier's check to St. Jude. But this is the same woman who had her nonprofit foundation revoked because she wasn't sending in the necessary paperwork to prove that she is a legitimate, in good standing nonprofit. But she didn't do this, but we should trust her this time. We should trust that she's going to do the right thing this time. No, we don't trust you at all. Not at all. Let's see. Couldn't explain the funds. Absolutely not. Don't forget the Easter basket. Yes, the Easter basket fund where multiple people, probably even hundreds of people, were making monetary donations, was sending gift cards in. Man, the IRS hasn't seen any of that. They haven't seen anything to support which series you should file, Tay. When are you going to file, Tay? When are you going to let the IRS know what series you're filing? Please. Since you're online doing everything else, you should speak up about this. Nandy said, and you best believe Carmen uses nonprofit status. I can't read that all. Status to avoid paying taxes, food places for her. Absolutely. She definitely does. Scamming heifer. That's what Demita says. Cancel the appointment for your surgery now, right now. Tracy said, once again, I have not approved any donations. Well, I'm glad that you are using your voice to speak up on behalf of yourself, on behalf of your baby, and that you're not allowing this just to go unheard, unnoticed, to sweep under the rug, to let her get away with this. She needs to be held accountable for this. This is, you guys, this is nothing to play with. You don't play with people's kids. And she keeps trying to do that. But she don't want anybody playing with her son, doing these things to her son. So why are you playing with other people's kids? Why? Cherie said in my Portia voice, who said that? Nurse Ratchet says, Tracy, I'm sorry you have to go through this during this difficult time. I am sorry too. I'm no words at all. I'm really lost for words. Jen said she's going to visit the, I can't read. Let me put it up here. She's going to visit the baby. Okay, so Tracy, she said that she was going to visit your baby. That may be true, may not. You can either validate that that's true, or, if you want to speak up and say, no, that's not, that's false. Nancy says, Tracy, we are here for you. I agree. We are. And whatever support looks like, I am okay with that. Laurel said, take you fucking scamming, hungry, broke bitch. Yep. And Sybil will say, oops, I got that wrong. Yes, she will. But she told her followers. And then she slipped up and even said, you guys, you can roll the tape back where she said she was donating directly to the hospital. If they donate to her Cash App, her personal Cash App, because we know she can't do the Prite because that's been revoked, but to her personal, then she was going to write a cashier's check in her name on behalf of her. But then in that same live, she says the donations, and I don't quite remember how she worded it, but she said, but the donations are going to go to the mom, or it's going to go to it's going to go for the mom. Nandy says, Sybil, you up Schitt's Creek. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like Nandy was saying. Mm-hmm. Laurel said, Tay and Carmen desperate at this time. Sell them their souls. She's going to claim the foundation didn't make any money. It doesn't matter. This is the thing. If you don't make any money, you still have to notify IRS with, it's called a postcard, a 990. Anybody who's in the nonprofit realm knows the language that I'm speaking. They have to file a 990 postcard. That means you don't have anything to show, no receipts, you didn't make any money. And it's usually between no money and $50,000, I believe. So you still have to prove that. And we know that she's lying because video shows that she was doing things and acting on behalf of her nonprofit, Pretty Hearts Foundation. Tay, we know you're on this live, Tay. Tracy, the mother of that beautiful baby who is going through the unimaginable, the mother of this child that is going through something unimaginable, is asking you to please remove the picture of her daughter from your Facebook page, because it's all for clicks, likes, sympathy, cash apps that aren't going to either the mother, the child, or that healthcare facility, St. Jude. So we know you're listening. We know you're watching. Tay, you need to remove the picture off your page ASAP. Don't forget the Amazon page for the gift cards. Absolutely. Oh, hi, Venice. Venice says, remember she lied that she had, the screen, I need to get let me get my phone, because when I don't know how to work things when they're on my screen, but it only shows like half the comments. So let me put it on the stage so I can see. Remember she lied that she had cancer so she could win the contest and people was donating money then also? Absolutely. I remember that. We remember that. I want to know what her supporters are going to say. I want to know how you can defend this. Like, in your heart of hearts, how can you defend this wrong? She has now inserted a child into her fuckery, into her scheming and scamming. A child. And not only a child that is going through something so horrible. And not only that, then you're asking for cash apps without the mother's knowledge or permission or blessing to do that. Then you post her picture on there without her mother's blessing or permission. But you would have a whole fit if somebody had your son posted on their page. Tell me I'm lying, cousins. Please stop me if I'm lying. Um, Linda said, did she Photoshop the t-shirt and perfume on the child? I don't know a lot about any of that. I couldn't tell you. I think the mom would be able to speak to that. I'm so sorry. I didn't, Tracy, and I, listen, when I seen her live, when I seen the tears and then her say, oh, we're going to change, instead of let's doing a raffle, let me create a cash app to donate. I knew right then that that was a scam. I knew that she was hustling to try to get some money. They are desperate, they're down, and they are going to do anything they can to get money right now. And when I saw that, it disgusted me. So much so, I said, I know that I have to do a live about this. It's unsettling. And to now see that the mother, because I didn't know that side of it, you guys. This is the part I did not know. I did not know that the mother did not know that Tay was doing this. I didn't know that she didn't know about the Cash App, about the donation, about posting her daughter on her page. I had no clue. This is all coming to fruition. So I did not know this piece of it. And it truly saddens me that she had no idea what was going on. And Tracy said, that has really upset me. My child is 14 years old and has stage 4 cancer and does not have a great outcome, to be honest. I am so sorry, Tracy. I don't I don't wish this on anybody. I have a 14-year-old baby, and I know how much I love my Mona. And I know how she's the center of my whole heart. All my kids are. And to know at this time, at one of the most vulnerable times in your life, in your baby's life, that this internet clown is doing all of this plotting, scheming, scamming, fraud activity, and bringing your baby into this. It's sad. It is sad. And Tay, you are a low down dirty bitch for this one. And you need to make this right. You need to get up on your platform and you need to apologize to Tracy. You need to apologize to her daughter. You need to remove that picture. You need to send every penny that anyone donated to your Cash App back to those followers. Because the mother said she doesn't want any donation on behalf of her daughter for you to send to that hospital. So you need to honor Tracy, who is the mother of that child's wishes. No Love said, when Ari gets a cussing, watch out. Yeah, I mean, listen, since I was little, everybody told me, oh, you don't know how to cuss right. I didn't know there was a certain way you cuss. But I guess that some people get tickled when I cuss, but I cuss. I'm a cusser. I'm not ashamed to say it. Let's see. So Jay Hartman said, multitask Tracy, go report her page. Your baby is front and center holding her perfume. And she is. She is. People are just sending their empathy and sympathy for you, Tracy. Cousin Chocolate said, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Tracy." Let's see. Okay, Tracy said she has reported it. She has reported Tay's post. That's the first step. And I think because we know Tay is listening, she's literally listening to every word. She's reading every comment. She's able to see the comments quicker than I can. Let me try to scroll down. I'm trying to keep up, you guys. You know, I'm still learning the whole multitasking thing, so I start getting on a roll and forget to go to the comments. So, Butter Pecan says, yes, God can heal. Your sweet baby is covered by his blood, healing taking place. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see here. Oh, please post StreamYard. Okay, let me try this, you guys. Okay, so paste. Okay, so you guys, I just posted the StreamYard. Only if she wants to. I mean, I'm telling you, no pressure at all. Cousin said, oh my gosh, I just watched her video and it was definitely done to promote her perfume. This is sickening. Just sad and sick. Tracy said, I am the real mother. I will not come online and fake anything. I believe you. Absolutely. Venice says, Ari, I'm so happy you're calling out the scallywag. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see. You have a lot of support in here, Tracy. I just put the StreamYard up, you guys. Well, the mother was in our group. That's the thing. The mother was in our group, and I do believe, and cousins, please correct me if I'm wrong. And I have no reason to not believe her. I totally believe her, but I believe the mother's name was Tracy, the one that was in the debunking group. Can anybody confirm that for me? Let's see. Okay, I did put the StreamYard in there. Did you see the StreamYard? I'm going to put it again. Okay, there goes the StreamYard. Can you guys see the StreamYard? Betta Pecan said, Tracy, I'm a mom that lost a child. And let me tell you, I will hold your daughter to my heart from now on. In Jesus' name, I'll fight with you. Absolutely. And I will fight with you too. I'm a mother who has lost a child as well. And I don't want to speak too much about it. I don't want to go down that path right now. But it's the worst unimaginable thing in this world. I'm telling you, I say it all the time. It's a pain that I can't even quantify, a pain that it's you can't measure the pain of that. Jay said, Tay's green light is on. We know it's on because she's sitting over here. Tracy, healing blessings to you and your baby. Steph said, I'm so sorry, Tracy and daughter. Those two are devils over there. Okay. All right. I have the StreamYard in there. Roxanne said, Tracy, I'm so sorry that this is happening. I am so sorry. Yes, cousin Stephanie, you can join. Absolutely, Stephanie. Just click the link if you can. I'm in disbelief, you guys. I am in total disbelief that this two-bit whore didn't even ask the mother for permission to even create a donation or a fundraiser, whatever you want to call it. She didn't even ask her for permission to put her daughter's picture on there, sitting up there faking crying like she truly cares about this mother and her situation, but didn't even get permission for her to do all the things that she did. Now tell me that's not fraudulent. Yes, Stephanie, you can definitely come on. Stephanie said, "Can I come on?" Yes. The mother of the young lady who Tay has started a Cash App has come on this live for those of you who are just joining, and she has said that she did not give Tay permission to do the donation, the fundraiser. She did not give Tay permission to collect Cash Apps on her daughter's behalf. She did not give permission for Tay to say that she was going to donate anything to St. Jude. She is not accepting it, not allowing it. She is calling St. Jude. She does not want anything affiliated with her or her daughter without her permission. She didn't give permission for her daughter to be plastered on her Facebook. She didn't do that. Oh, it says waiting. Okay, hold on. Oh, I need help. Oh, I think I see it. Okay, here we go. I see you. Okay, I'm adding you on. Okay, Tracy,
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Okay, I'm going to give you the floor. I'm going to allow you to speak your piece.
Hold
And then,
on. Here, come here. Come here right here. And I have Destiny right here. I'm gonna have her say hello to everybody.
oh, only if you
Here,
want to,
say hello.
please, no pressure.
Say hello, everyone.
Oh, well, hi, Destiny. How are you doing?
Can they see you?
You are the most beautiful young lady in the world. How are you? How are you doing? Good.
Okay,
Well, I can tell you, you got a lot of
you're okay.
internet. You got a lot of internet cousins that are praying for you and that are sending an endless amount of love to you.
Yeah. So if anybody has any questions,
Okay, Tracy. If okay, so again, I'm going to, if you don't mind, I'm going to ask you a few questions. And again, I'm going to be respectful. If you want to answer it, you can. If you don't have to. But first, talk to me a little bit about how you first became affiliated with Tay, whether it's a follower. How did that begin? Can you hear me okay?
yes,
Okay. So can you talk to me how did you start following Tay? When did that begin?
this began. Reach out to her that she had a good organization. So we reached out to her about 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Somebody contacted me, said she's a big supporter of cancer and this and that. So when I reached out, I explained everything, and that was it. That was all done. Nothing should have been more than what it was.
Okay, so you reached out to her 2 or 3 months ago, and what was that
No,
conversation? Or
no,
she reached,
she had a friend reach out to me.
and who was that friend?
I don't have the name offhand because there's so much been going on.
Okay, no problem, no problem. So when the
And
friend reached out to you, did you make contact with Tay? Did Tay make contact with you?
Somebody responded stating her and Carmen are good supporters of cancer. They wanted to be part of the St. Jude's organization, blah, blah, blah.
Mm. And so what was your response when they said that?
I said I would talk to her. I will not put my daughter online.
Okay. And did you ever have a conversation with Tay or Carmen?
I have never talked to Tay over the phone at all.
Okay. Have you had a conversation with her in the inbox?
No.
Okay. So you've never talked to her at
Now,
all.
no, she sent me a message and asked me if she could mail some things of her company to Destiny. And
Mm.
I thought it was sincere and I said yes.
Okay. All right. So let me get this straight because I want to make sure that we're following you. So this is Destiny's mother, the young child who is on Tay's page right now, who Tay is asking for donations to her Cash App to give to the organization that this mother Tracy, and we did see Destiny, so it does match up, you guys, the ones that we're asking. The picture that is on Tay's page right now is who we saw in Tracy's background, who came on the camera and said hello to us. So it does match up. So one of Tay's supporters reached out to Tracy, said that they were big supporters of Cancer Initiative and wanted to send them some swag. So when I say swag, like some of their products. So that's probably what we see in front of us on that picture where she's holding the perfume and when she has Carmen's when she has her t-shirt on. That was, and correct me please, Tracy, or chime in, is that what they sent you, what your daughter is holding on that picture?
Correct.
Okay. So when they sent you that, did the supporter or did Tay say, I want you to post this, or where was there any conversation after they sent you their products?
That's it. It was not even supposed to be posted online of her.
Okay. So yesterday, Tay went online and she said that she wants to donate on behalf of your daughter to St. Jude. You had no idea she was doing that.
No, I did not know that.
So
And I
you had
tell
no
anybody
idea.
that contacts me and asks me about that.
Wow. So you had no idea that she was asking her followers to send her cash apps on your daughter's behalf to send to St. Jude. You have no idea. She
No, I
didn't
don't. And the
text
funny
you.
thing is, I don't even have Cash App.
Wow. So none of her, a supporter didn't come in your inbox, a phone call. There was nothing made to you to ask you for permission for her to utilize your daughter's picture to start this Cash App initiative, or I should say fraudulent Cash App initiative. There was no conversation from her, Carmen, or anyone from her team. All right, guys. Sorry, we lost her. I'm going to put it back in there. Think we lost her. Oh man, you guys. I did not expect this. When I say things have a way of just landing at the right time, at the right place. And this is exactly what has happened. She, you can't go around doing wrong for so long and don't think it's going to catch up to you. This is catching up with them. They're trying again, cover their lies after lie. The Pretty Hearts Foundation, what we just uncovered about that and discovered. The mom in the chat saying she didn't give permission to do the Cash App. She didn't give the permission to donate on behalf of her daughter, didn't give permission to have that picture posted on her page. She did not give permission. And we saw, all of us saw with our own eyes, Destiny. She put her in the frame. So we know that this is truly Tracy, the mother, and Destiny, the daughter. Whew. Man, it just gets worse and worse and worse. Oh, okay. Hold on just a second. Okay, sorry guys. Were you not able to see the mother? I apologize. I didn't know that I couldn't have. Oh man. Were you guys able to see the mom? I'm at Stephanie.
Hey, Ari, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? I'm
No.
putting the I'm okay, I'm good. I'm glad you guys were able to see her. I'm
Okay.
putting the StreamYard in there again if I think she was disconnected, but I am gonna put the StreamYard back in there. Yes.
Hey, cousins.
Hey,
Okay.
Stephanie. All
I,
right.
I I'm kind of perplexed right now because I am the cousin that brought Tracy to the forefront in the group.
Okay.
And the way that I brought her to the forefront of the group, I was watching one of Kima's recordings,
Mm-hmm.
and Tay said she looked at her phone and she said, "What? They were talking about the child with cancer in the group." And the next thing that was said was that she posted a picture, and Tay repeated it. Tay said, "You posted a picture." And she said, "Yeah." So right then it made me go say, "Wait a minute. Let me go in the group and see who posted this picture."
Mm-hmm.
Because apparently this is the mother that's communicating with Tay. So apparently she's in the group.
Mm.
So I did. I went through and I searched and I found it. Now I'm the one that made the post telling her to get out the group. But my thing was, she was already a member of the group. Why were you reporting to Tay what was going on in the group? You
Mm.
saw the comments that the posts that were put up there. There was nothing put up there to attack her daughter. It was talking about Tay and them using her daughter. So nobody said anything derogatory about the child at all.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
I didn't understand why was she coming out of the group going to Tay. Now she said that she hadn't communicated with Tay. Apparently you did because you were on that live. You told her you posted your daughter's picture in the group.
Mm.
So that's why I say I'm perplexed
Well,
about.
hold on. Hold on. So we, cousin, I don't want to interrupt you, but
Mhm.
I think I have Tracy back. Tracy, can you let me see. Hold on. Hold on. You guys know I'm new at this. Ooh, child. Keep talking, cousin. I'm trying to.
So yeah, that's why I say I'm perplexed about this whole situation because you know, and the first thing I do want to say is that, my prayers do go out to her daughter.
Absolutely.
My prayers do go out to her. And I actually said
Mhm.
that in my post.
Well, listen, hold on, Stephanie. So we got to be careful. Let me tell you why.
Mhm.
We have to be careful because we don't know if it's the mother that was reporting, because listen what the mother said. We gotta definitely listen. She said that somebody reached out to her, or
Mhm.
that someone from their camp reached out to her, that she never had conversations with Tay, right?
Mhm.
So could it be that the informant, one of their goons, is in the group, saw that, and then went back to Tay and said, "Hey, they got pictures of the little girl in the group." I'm just saying, I'm trying to look at both sides. Could that have happened too?
I'm going to say I'm erring on the side of no. And the reason that I say that is because how would they get the picture of the little girl? It would have to come from the mother.
Okay, let's ask her. Let's ask her. She said, Tracy said, let's see here. We never talked on the phone or spoke in person or anything. Okay. So Tracy, can you let us know how Tay got the picture of your daughter? And again,
Or
remember what she
did she post a picture in the group of her daughter?
Okay, well, hold on. Yeah. Well, listen to this. Remember that she did talk to one of Tay's people and
Mm-hmm.
that they offered to send her some swag. So she did admit that they sent her the perfume. They did send the t-shirt. So could they have asked, and this is a good question for Tracy because I don't want to speculate. Tracy, did they ask for a picture of your daughter? How did Tay get that picture that's on her page right now of your daughter in the shirt of Carmen's and then the holding the
No,
perfume
no,
case?
this was a picture of Tracy and her daughter that was posted in the debunking group before any of that even took place.
Ah, okay. So listen to this, Stephanie. She said so Tracy, you posted it on your page? I just want to, Tracy. So the picture that Tay has on her page right now, did you post that on your personal Facebook page? And Tracy, I'm
And
put,
see, I want to make sure that everybody's getting. I'm not talking about the picture that's on Tay's page right now.
yeah,
I'm
I don't
talking about.
remember that in
I'm
cousin.
talking about. I'm talking. I'm going to go back and I'm going to send you the post
Okay,
that I
okay,
made.
okay. Do that. Send me
It was a picture. It was a picture, and in the group, in the comments, when she
the.
posted the picture, she said, "I am the mother of the child with cancer."
Okay, okay.
So that's how I was able to distinguish who that was communicating with Tay, because she said that
Yeah.
she posted the picture in the group.
Okay. Okay. So cousin, I want you to send that to me, but you know what I don't want to do? I want to keep our foot on who it needs to be on right now. And that's Tay right now. So this mother right here said that the picture that she has or that Tay has on her page is currently on her own page. So Tracy has put the picture of her daughter on her page, and it sounds like Tay must have grabbed it from her page and then put it on her page. Let's see. Texas Gal Craft said, I believe Penny was the one that hooked them up and saw the pic and thought Tay could use her in the fake foundation. Yeah, we're just speculating at this point. Let's see here. The picture that you are talking about, it is my mother-in-law. Okay. Thank you for clarifying that. Let's see here. Deborah said, I saw a post stating that she will mail pink bracelets to anyone that is interested. Okay. So again, that's probably going to come with a Cash App request or people donating to her, which again, this mother, despite anything, this mother is saying that she doesn't condone, she doesn't approve of Tay posting that picture of her daughter. She doesn't condone or approve of Tay sending money to the cancer facility. She doesn't approve or condone Tay receiving cash apps on behalf of her daughter. And that's pretty plain and simple. So Tracy said the black lady in the maroon jacket is a mother-in-law. Okay. No, not at all. That's absolutely, I agree. Is the picture really? Absolutely not. The focus is definitely on Tay. Absolutely. This is about Tay fraudulently posting this woman's daughter. I don't care if she has a shirt on of Carmen's. I don't care if she's carrying Tay's perfume. I don't care anything about that. What I care about is the fact that Tay got on her live. And when she got on her live, she cried tears, boo-hoo crying, saying that she wanted to donate on behalf of this young lady or young child's behalf to a cancer facility, to St. Jude. That's what she wanted to do. But she didn't get permission from the mother. The mother had no idea that her daughter's picture was posted on her page. So Tay has to answer to that. Tay has to come online and she has to either dispel it, disprove it. She has to apologize. She has to come online and say something. She cannot just sweep this under the rug like it didn't happen.
And I definitely understand what you're saying, Ari. But we also have to address with Tracy with her not being 100% honest with us.
Yeah, I think that's, you know what, we can, but I think that's a different live. I want to talk about Tay right now. And
Okay.
I think that's what happens, and we know that she's good at this, right? She's good at creating confusion. She wants to take the focus off of her. She's good at that. And we got to be careful that we don't take our foot off. I am not going to turn this into anything other than Tay's ass right now. Tay has a fraudulent foundation. For the past 3 years, she hasn't supplied the IRS with the paperwork to prove that she's a nonprofit. Her ass has been lying about cancer all those years ago. She's lying right now about what she's utilizing those funds for. And that's what we need to focus on. Now, again, there's a time and a place for everything, but the time is right now where we're focused on Tay and what the fuck she's done.
I definitely get that.
Stephanie,
but
what
I
does she do? What does
I
she
know
do?
I know she's in the group, but I want to ask one question.
Sure.
Hey, how many alphabets been at your door recently, honey?
What do you mean, cousin?
How many alphabets been at your door? You know, those people in the CIA and the FBI
Oh, yeah.
and the IRS.
Oh, yeah.
How
Oh,
many
yeah.
people been at your door lately, honey?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm telling you, this one right here, I'm talking about the discovery of this whole IRS thing. You got to go back though, and you got to replay in your guys' mind. You got to replay the videos, everything she done from the Pretty Hearts Foundation. She done all the multiple toy drives. She done the Easter basket fundraiser. She did the Prince family. She did another one. And correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. She went to a hospital somewhere, and she was donating toys as well. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
And so, with her operating under her nonprofit, collecting funds on behalf of her nonprofit, but her nonprofit is not active and in not in good standing. Her nonprofit status has been revoked. So everything that she did was fraudulent. So again, you couple all of that she's done on behalf of the foundation, her getting online because the money is dry, and she's getting online and she was like, you know what? Carmen ain't making any money in Atlanta. She's not sending me any money. I got to pay my mortgage. I got to pay my bills. I got to eat. I'm going to school. I'm paying all this money for school, surgeries, trips. And now she has to have some type of income. So she decided to use this little girl's name to do that. I don't care what the circumstances or situation. You just don't do that. Period. You don't get on your live and say, please send me cash apps, and then I'm going to donate to the St. Jude Cancer Hospital. You just don't do that.
Well, that's definitely true because my church, they have a link on their website. They collect donations, but they have you send it straight to St. Jude's through the link. You don't send anything to the church. You don't write a check to the church for them to be the third party. They, be the middleman. They say go to their website, click on the St. Jude's link, and it even has a line on there who you're donating it in the name of. So it's
Mm.
not like it's not like uh the little young lady is not going to get credit for it,
Yeah,
that it came in her name.
absolutely. There's links. The bitch says she's so savvy, that she's so smart. I mean, she knows what she can do.
Well, we
She's
know
very
she dumb as a rock. We know she dumb as a rock. She just think we dumb. She just think we laying on the ground right beside her. That's what it
You
is.
hear me? Absolutely. Absolutely. But she knows that she can get that link from St. Jude if she wanted to. I'm just saying, if she wanted to, then she would put it on her page. She doesn't want to do that because she wants all the recognition. She wants to go up to the hospital and film it and give probably 20% of the proceeds that were sent to her. And then everybody, oh, thank you so much. They're going to take pictures of her, post it on their page potentially, because she wants all of the attention on her, not about the issue. The issue is this little girl fighting a horrific cancer battle. That's the bottom line here. And the fact that Tay is using this, it's like she has this fixation with cancer. And I don't know why, but it's weird, it's crazy, it's psychotic, and the bitch needs help.
Because in the scamming community, they know cancer is a big dollar disease. They know that that tug at people's heartstrings, and that they're going to donate when it comes to somebody, especially a child with cancer. Oh, that's going to bring some big bucks.
Yes, you are right about that. And
That's
that's all she's seen was dollar signs. That's what she's seen. Ugh.
exactly, because you look at Carmen when she did the hands up, don't shoot. Now,
Mm,
Trayvon Martin or Michael Brown's family did not see a penny of that money that was contributed to her for that. Not a penny of it. But because it was a topic of the times where young black men were being killed and shot, she knew that was a big money draw that people would give to that type of foundation. That's what
mm.
scammers do. They look for big money
Yep. Yep.
situations. You look at the young man that was hit by the car, and she went straight to his hospital room.
She sure did. I remember that. You guys remember that when she did that?
And then had them. She went in. See, they have a habit of doing that scamming. They already have their plan set up ahead of time. Look at the pastor that they went to help her feed the hungry. They already had that cash app set up before they got there to help her feed the hungry. They
Mm,
cash app already set up. They knew what they were going there to do.
absolutely, they did.
What
They
she
did.
like, she knew what she was going to do when she went to the Prince. Uh,
Uh-huh. But remember what Karina said. Um, Karina said that they script out everything, that everything they rehearse and they plan before they do it, because they got to make sure that they maximize their efforts of the scamming. So, they talk it out, or they act it out, or, they get everything in line and in sync before they hit that live button, so they know what they're going after. It's all a ploy.
I believe that. I 100% believe that, because you really can see it. I just don't understand why their supporters can't see. I mean, it is plain to the naked eye. But these people would get up and argue a dumb point, and it's something that they saw with their own eyes. You mean to tell me you gonna
Absolutely.
trust with your own eyes?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
These
Absolutely.
people that will not throw you a piece of bread. They don't even have to acknowledge you unless you got a green badge beside your name.
Yes. Yes. Nandy said, keep it moving industries. Yep. I'm telling you, they weren't able to do it though. I'm telling you that the spotlight is on them. Whatever they do, it's on them. So I'm telling you, there is nothing that they can do now that we are not going to fact check, that we're not going to dispel or debunk. We're going to be on it. because we've seen what they did to people, because there's people that doesn't have a voice or doesn't have a platform to where they can speak up against the injustices, because they try to minimize them or shut them up. Carmen does that because she does have a big platform and a large following, so she's always been able to shut people down or shut people up, and she's done it for so long. But she can't shut the cousins up. She can't stop the cousins, and that's what really bothers her a lot, is that all these people online that now know exactly who she is, and she cannot shut us up.
And that's a fact, because she wants to shut us down and shut us up, and she cannot do that. Now, I'm going to tell you why. Carmen, are you on here, honey?
She is good.
Let me tell you, honey. Tell them why you took the Cash App down off your Facebook page.
Oh, what? Oh, the Cash App is gone?
She's not putting it up there when she go live. She had it front and center in the middle of the screen.
Yep.
For a couple of
Well, cousin, you know what's going to happen, because she keeps talking about donate to her defense fund. I mean, again, it's a paper trail. So when, she does have to account for things in the discovery, they're going to ask her for that Cash App, because it's a form of income. She is receiving money to her Cash App. So let me tell you, Carmen thinks that, if I don't tell them about the Cash App, or if I don't show them the Cash App, then they can't see it. Do you know that Cash App can be subpoenaed? That the courts can subpoena her bank, they can subpoena her Cash App, her Venmo, everything she has, they can subpoena. And they don't have to get it from her. Say she doesn't just relinquish it. Do you know where they'll go next? To the actual company Cash App. And Cash App will comply.
Exactly.
Tracy says, I went to her page and so Tay is over here, you guys. If that's not evident by now, Tay is over here listening to everything and scrambling. She's on the first thing smoking to the hospital right now. She's looking for an IV somewhere in somebody's bed, in somebody's hospital. She's going to play the woe is me. And guess what's next? She's going to make Carmen get on live with the panel and talk about her gambling addiction, because remember what Tay likes to do. She likes to take the focus off of her when she fucks up. She wants Carmen to take the heat for it. And so that's what's going to happen. And that's exactly how it's going to play out. But we're keeping the attention on Tay on this one. That bitch has lied and schemed her way on this internet for the past 5 years, if not longer, even before we knew her. Because remember, when we went back and looked at her page, she was looking for an old man to retire her.
And she was.
You remember that, cousin?
I remember that.
So we knew what she was about.
And she was serious about it, too.
So Tay is over here. She sees what's going on. She knows she done fucked up. She knows that she's been busted and outed. She's did all this without the mother's permission. Tracy did not condone this. She went on record. She went on live and said that she did not condone Tay doing that fundraiser on her daughter's behalf. Those of you who are just joining, the mother of Destiny, the one who is fighting cancer. I know that in the debunk group, we've been posting the videos of Tay fake crying, and that we knew, cousins, we're always ahead of the game. We know what that was about. It was about a money grab. We knew that it wasn't about that baby. It wasn't about cancer. It was about a way that she can utilize something so tragic to get cash or to get people to donate to her Cash App. But the mother is on this live. Her name is Tracy Davis. And she said that she did not condone Tay doing that video requesting people to send her Cash Apps. She did not condone her going to the hospital or sending a check to the hospital, a money order, nothing, because she did not get her permission at all. And the mother is right here, and she came on live and she said it. She said that she's never talked to Tay. She has never had a phone conversation. She did say that somebody from her camp reached out to her and that they offered her some swag, that cancer is near and dear to their heart, you know, and then they sent her some swag. Then the mother posted a picture of her daughter in the swag, and that Tay, without her permission, took the picture from her page and then posted it on her page.
But according to Tay, she talked to Destiny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she said she talked to her.
He said she talked to Destiny.
She actually said on that live, please, cousins, correct me, but I'm for sure Tay said that she was going to visit you, Tracy, that she was going to visit you and Destiny.
In Nashville, Tennessee.
In Nashville, Tennessee. And I think that's where they're headed to. Correct me if I'm wrong, cousins.
That's what was said.
No caller ID said that is always their MO. Absolutely, it is. They're going to attach onto something. They're going to attach on something that can pull at their followers' heartstrings. But you do, because this is the thing. You can't, cousin. You can't really think that somebody is going to do something so egregious, that somebody is going to do something so harmful or hurtful to somebody, especially not cancer.
Those two, I don't put anything past those two. The way that they have treated people, other people that had cancer. I mean, they were adults, but you know, you would think that they would have a level of some kind of consideration for a child, but that not them. No. Because see, they need money. And they'll go to the bottom of the barrel to get their money. So they sacrificed. Look at how she treated those kids that was selling candy in the mall that day. That woman don't care nothing about children. She didn't care about her own child.
Man, listen, she was upset that they were fundraising. She was really upset. These little children in the mall, not hurting anybody, trying to raise money, and she had a problem with that.
And had a problem with it before they even got to her to even ask her for anything. They were looking to other people and she had her nose turned up. So that could tell you right there how she feels about children. She don't like children. She didn't like her own children. So what can you expect from somebody like that?
That's true.
Look at how she flipped on the baby in her wedding. Oh, as soon as somebody said something, she flipped right on that baby and started saying negative stuff about that baby. Why? That's what
man, listen. Man, we can be out here forever talking about the ways that they have wronged people in deception and deceit. We can talk about it. I mean, everything is not organic. It's not authentic. Everything that they do, you don't think that she didn't plan to get online and do that before she did it? That it wasn't just some, I just magically thought that I'm going to do this after all. Instead of doing the raffle, I want to go this direction. She knew that she was going to do that. But again, she goes on her live talking about how people are criminals and all of these things, talking about other people and what they're doing. And then nobody better not mess with my son, leave my son alone. Okay, yeah, I agree. But you should leave other people's kids alone too. You should keep other people's kids out of your mouth too.
Well, this is her. I'm not a scammer. Never that. Really? So what is this? You scamming off the back of a baby with cancer.
So Laurel, cousin, look at this comment right here. Laurel said somebody told Tay Tracy wants her child picked down, and Tay answered that Tracy in the comments lies. I didn't see Tracy comment anywhere under that post. Man, I'm telling you, she's a liar. She's a liar. We already knew that, but this bitch is a certified liar.
She said Tracy commented under there, said lies.
No, Laurel said lies. That Laurel was saying she went under Tay's post and Tracy is nowhere on her post. that Tay is lying about that. Nandy said, no, Tay is definitely here. All the clowns are in here in the bushes. Absolutely, they are.
Oh yeah.
Come on, have a seat. I just want answers. I want to see what Tay comes back with. I want to see how she's going to come in and defend this. How can you defend you getting on your live and telling your followers to send you money to your Cash App for somebody that's not even related to you, affiliated with you? At minimum, I would say, let's say she just decided to do this sporadically and just to show of good kindness. Wouldn't you eliminate yourself altogether from the Cash App and either say, you know what, let me try to find the mother's Cash App, or let me get with the mother to see how we can donate to the mom or donate to the organization? Wouldn't that be something that you would do first, cousin?
That's something I would do. I would coordinate with the mother first.
Because you never know how that's going to backfire. But she had no intentions of this happening, right? Think about it, you guys. If I wouldn't have did this live, if I wouldn't have shined the spotlight on this, none of this would have been uncovered. So she would have got away with it again. And think about how much she has gotten away with so far. Countless things.
Mm-hmm.
Because people aren't either shining a light on it, or when we do, she tries to distract. She'll then get on Carmen so Carmen can go live, go buck wild, acting like a fool. And then the attention's on Carmen. Remember, then we start going towards Carmen. And then Carmen then gets on a panel and talks about her gambling. Tay starts crying. She's did all she could. She gave her $100,000 and I tried to get her in treatment and she wouldn't go and she gambled all the money. Again, now the focus is on Carmen and now nobody's talking about Tay anymore. Do you guys see how that works? That's how it works every time. I guarantee you, after this live, Carmen is going to get on live, probably calling me all kinds of names and all of the hoopla, right? And then she's going to get online and say that it's her. It's my gambling that's done this. Tay didn't do nothing. Tay didn't do anything. And then everybody's going to start talking about Carmen again. And then Tay just moves around like nothing ever happened. But no, we're going to sit here, Tay. We're on this. You're going to have to speak to why you done that. And you're going to also have to speak to why your Pretty Foundation for the past 3 years hasn't had any type of filings to the IRS for your financial records. Why is that, Tay?
And she utilized that. And she utilized that. She was utilizing that to purchase those shirts. She was utilizing that. She was getting a tax exempt status when she purchased those shirts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When she was purchasing her stuff for her business, when Carmen was purchasing stuff at the restaurant depot, they were using that.
Absolutely.
And it was already no good.
Man.
It was already no good. So I think they need to answer to the IRS on some things.
That's going to happen.
And that's why they deleting stuff off of those pages.
Oh, listen, I saw that. Oh, yeah. I mean, she's deleting everything. I think the last post that I seen was back in January of 2026. Everything leading up to that is very like about her food. Nothing that any of the comments that remember when she had made comments about us, that's gone. So she's deleting that post, that live that she had up, that she was talking shit about Stephanie with her in Boston. That's gone. It's gone.
Well, see, but hey, Carmen, you still here, honey? We the cousins. We keep everything.
Every.
We keep everything. We got special storages.
Our portfolio is 5 years old. Any art, we can go back to any archive, anything. Nubian said they may try to go live with there, as was done to people in the past, trying to go live while there. Let's see. Tracy says she has never called her. She has never done a live been online at all. She is saying, so Tracy is saying she is not in her comments. and that she has had no communication with Tay. Listen.
So Tay hasn't talked to her daughter at all.
So Tracy, has Tay talked to your daughter at all? Mizu said Tay was live 3 hours ago and said that Tracy was going to meet. Okay, hold on. Tay was live 3 hours ago and said that Tracy was going to meet them at the festival. Her live is up and she was asking for cash apps. Wow. What was she asking for cash apps for? Leslie said that Tracy says she does not live in Nashville. For those of you who are just joining, some things are developing and we're uncovering some things. Tay is asking for cash apps on behalf of a mother who has a daughter who has stage 4 cancer, which is horrible. And our thoughts and prayers go out to Destiny and the mother. Tracy said that she was in contact with one of her supporters, that a supporter reached out to her, or one of somebody in Tay's camp reached out to her, said that Tay and Carmen are very, what's near and dear to their heart is anything related to cancer, that, they're big supporters and advocates for, anything related to cancer. So Tay, someone in her camp reached out to Tracy and asked her if she can send some swag. She did. She sent her, it looks like, some perfume, and also looks like she sent her a t-shirt. And there could be other things, I'm not certain. Then Tracy Davis posted a picture of her daughter on her page, and that someone, I don't know who, it ended up with Tay. And then it ended up on Tay's page. But the mother is saying, she's in the comments, she's come on live and said that she did not give permission for Tay to use that picture. That is what she's saying in these comments and what she has said vocally on this live. We did see a picture or a video of Destiny on live. She had allowed Destiny to come in the view of the camera, and we did see her and we wished her well. But what we do know, that regardless of anything, this is what I know. I know that Tay is collecting cash apps, that she is scamming her supporters, and that she has no intention on giving half, the majority of the cash apps to the hospital, to St. Jude in Nashville, Tennessee. And if she does, then from what I'm hearing from Tracy does not want anything to go towards that hospital in her daughter's name, because she did not give permission. That's what I'm getting and gathering from Tracy on this live. I'm talking about this live right here. Leslie said, Tracy, are you meeting up with them in Nashville? It sounds like Tay is saying that she is meeting up with Tracy in Nashville. Is that true, Tracy? Celeste said, she said they don't have any proof she scammed anyone. Well, I have proof that your foundation is revoked. I have proof that you should not have been operating under the Prete Foundation for the past 3 years and collecting funds on behalf of the Prete Heart Foundation. I do have those facts. I have the fact that the mother is sitting here right now on this live at 10:20 p.m. Central Standard Time and saying that she did not condone you to do cash. This is what she's saying in this. I'm talking about this live right here. She did not condone for you to put her daughter's picture up, nor does she condone you putting your cash app and collecting on her daughter's behalf. That's what I'm hearing right now. Deborah said, take news, she would get more money for a sick child. Mizu, I didn't see her in the comments either. So there's 2 cousins that are in the comments of Tay and said they do not see Tracy in the comments at all. Debbie said she did it for a quick one and done sense of urgency to get donations quickly to go to Nashville this week. Absolutely. It's a big festival. You know, when it's a big festival, it costs more money to get in these festivals. Now your overhead is a lot bigger because you need more money. You need more food because it takes a lot more to feed the masses. So it's going to take tens of thousands to come up with the fun or the event fee and the food. So they do need the money quick. Tracy said due to low red blood cells. Okay. So No Love said, Tracy, how was your daughter going to receive the bag she is gifting? Well, I guess we need to ask. It was said there was to be a meetup at some point. So Tay is saying, it sounds like Tay is saying on her live that there's going to be a meetup between you and her. And she was saying that she's given your daughter a vanity bag. Are you aware of that, Tracy? And then Tracy says she should know that if she's a nurse. Nancy said she did no wrong. Then come on here and tell us what happened, Tay. Absolutely. All you got to do is clear it up. Debunk it. Talk about the Pretty Hearts Foundation. What happened, Tay? What happened, Tay? Who did it? I know you're going to blame Carmen on this, on why you didn't pay, or I'm sorry, not why you didn't pay, but why you didn't file with the IRS for Pretty Hearts Foundation. What did Carmen do? I know it was Carmen's fault. So what did Carmen do?
Oh, you over here killing me. You
know she's about to blame Carmen for this. It's Carmen's fault on why she didn't provide the IRS with her 990 series for her nonprofit. Watch. It's Carmen's fault. She was so busy worried about Carmen and her gambling, Carmen not coming home, Carmen gambling hundreds of thousands of dollars away. It slipped her mind to file the 990 series. That's what she's going to say. It was Carmen's fault. Everything is Carmen's fault for everything that's happening to them. Deflection.
That's correct, because that's what they always do.
Always.
I really want to see how they deflect this one, because it is the way possible.
Man, please tell me.
But they're gonna come. They're gonna pull some tricks out the bag.
Oh yeah. Listen, Carmen always does. I'm telling you, Carmen's about to go in downtown Houston and go feed the home. She's about to do something big. Carmen is about to entertain the masses right now to try to get all the attention off of Tay. She's going to do backflips. She's going to go on there and say whatever she needs to say to get the focus off of Tay. Watch.
My wife don't bother nobody. My wife is the smartest woman I ever. Let me show you how she write on every other line of the
And listen, hey, has anybody seen this before? I mean, Tay wrote on the entire notebook page. That bitch was so fascinated. She could not believe that Tay wrote on a piece of notebook paper.
No, she didn't write on the whole piece of paper. She skipped every other. But to her, that was intelligence.
Oh man, listen. Listen. If you don't have an education, if you have, I don't want to diagnose her, but something is definitely wrong with her. She is a little, I don't need to say it, but something is definitely wrong with Carmen. And
rode on the short yellow bus in the back close to the exhaust system. That's what it is.
Nandy said it would have eventually been uncovered because the mom reached out to meet. Oh, okay. Hold on. We got some more news. It would have eventually been uncovered because the mom reached out to me earlier. I've been offline and busy, so I missed her message. Not you worry. You're on the job and I'm glad about it. Man, listen. So the mom's, she looks like she was over there with Nandy as well. Oop, she sure can. Absolutely, she can. Massive receipts. Debbie said the new CIA Cousins Intelligent Association. I like that. The CIA. This is crazy, even for even for Tay. Literally, it is. But when you are desperate, when you feel like your world is crumbling down, when you feel like you don't have anywhere to go, there's no light for you to see, and you just feel like your lifestyle is about to change, that you're going to potentially lose things. Yeah, she is nervous and scared and making crazy, dumb, stupid decisions. And they're decisions that are going to cost her a lot when it comes to, you know, the way that when you get online and you say, you know what, I want to donate on behalf of this young lady or young child. I want to donate to the organization or the St. Jude Hospital. And then you sit up there and you didn't have permission. Like, in what world did you think? But this is what they think. I'm going to tell you what they think. They think that, because this is how Carmen thinks, that these are nobodies, that this Tracy doesn't have a voice, that she doesn't have a platform, that they can shut her up, they can silence her. Because again, that's what they've done to so many people. Look at all the people that they've done that to. I remember Stephanie telling me that after she left Carmen and divorced her, that she had everybody believing that she deleted her Facebook page, and it was something that Carmen did by accident, but then had all of her followers going after Stephanie and ran her off the internet. Because that's what she does. She gets people to come out here and fight dirty against people that are either speaking up against her, trying to leave a situation. If you are not working directly for Carmen and doing the work she wants you to do, you are nothing to her. You are used up, and she has nothing for you anymore. You're not a friend. You're not anyone that she's going to associate with. She's not going to bat an eye. She's not going to return a phone call if you need her. And that's been proven.
That's what her friend said the other day.
Mm-hmm. Pink Princess said, just like Tay had her supporter Renita Laurie take the test for her, helping her through school. Right now, she was on live tonight asking her when she's available because of Beanie. Absolutely. Remember, she left the whole state because she kept failing the nursing test. She kept failing it over and over again. So she went to a whole different state where it was easier for her because her friend said, hey, come here. It's a lot easier, put her on game. And then she was able to go to that state, and that's how she acquired her nursing license. The bitch has always been stupid. She's not smart at all and things of that nature.
And see, that's what happened with her when she went to Arizona, to American University.
Man, what was that?
Carrie went with her because Carrie was going to go in and take the test for her, but the test was proctored. So there was no way that Carrie could go in there and take it for her because she was going to be the lead going into the test.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Man, she had that jacket on. You couldn't tell her she wasn't about to be a nurse practitioner.
Yeah, but that was a jacket that they gave them in the package. She still didn't pass the test because remember, the very next week she dropped out.
The very next week. So you went and wasted Carmen's money again, flying out to Arizona, knowing you weren't going to do nothing, just for clicks and views, putting on a jacket, and then dropped out, like you said, the very next week. And look at this, cousin. Arnett Johnson said, Tay, the IRS is coming for you. They have all the evidence for collecting all my money since 2023 through 2026 for stealing all my pages and revealing my payouts and filing taxes in my name. Huh? Hold on. What is going on here? What's cousin?
Mm,
What is this?
that that's the lady that said that Tay stole her page, but I don't know.
I
I,
don't know what this is
that's,
about right
that's
here.
no, that's a little questionable because I don't know if the lady was going through something at the time, but something wasn't quite kosher with that.
This
But
is what I do, cousin. This is what I know. Because this has been, and again, this is my first time seeing Arnett's comment, but let me tell you about this. I remember the Gibsons. Do you guys remember the Gibsons? I know
remember
you
the
guys do. Do you know the Gibsons are still locked out of their page because that's what they do when you cross them? Because remember, they have access to all. They make sure that they get in good. They get your impersonal information. They're able to get inside of your accounts. They're able to get inside your Facebook. They have access to all that when they get real close to you, right? And then as soon as something happens, then they try to take it all away, and they try to kick you out of your Facebook pages and make sure you get locked out and can't get back in. Now, this I know is true. There are several people that have said and attested for the same thing, that that's exactly what Carmen does, is she locks people out of their own pages. But
I can see that.
the joke's on her, because she has one of the biggest platforms, like in her group, almost 1 million followers, and can't make any money off of Chef Carmen HTX. So she did all that, and look how karma worked. Karma came back and then took it all away from her to where she can't make any money off of that Chef Carmen page.
And she wanted to take down the proof that, because all of a sudden they started deleting when Boss Lady gave the facts that
Mm-hmm.
they were using her video. And that was the page that they were using her videos on. So they wanted to snatch down all of the stuff off the page so they could try to make it look like, see, go to that HTX page. There's none of her videos up there. Yes, they were. You took them down. So
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of their followers was in Boss Lady's live today.
Yeah. Oh, were they? I didn't get to catch
Yeah,
her
it was a lot
live.
more followers that was in Boss Lady Live today. And when they heard Boss Lady's side of it, a few of them in the comments was saying, "Oh my goodness, I never knew that." Because they were at first, some of them were attacking Boss Lady, and then as she began to tell her story, the light bulb went off. You can't
Mm.
listen to one side of the story and think you
Yep.
have all the facts. You
And
can't.
more people are starting to see the light, because it's not adding up to them. She's trying to make 1 + 2 equal 4, and it's never going to equal 4. And some of her followers are realizing, like, damn, look up and down the comments. They are saying, you told us that you had the defense fund. You told us you were getting an attorney. You told us the case was over. You told us it was a piece of paper, and now you're asking for defense money, all in the same breath.
What is she? No, see, what she's asking for now is for money to go file bankruptcy because she thinks that bankruptcy is going to save her from this. It is not going to save her from
Not
this.
at all.
The
She don't
judge
even
made
file
sure that
taxes.
it's not going to save her from it.
Not at all. She doesn't file taxes, cousin.
Well,
In order for you to file,
boss lady attorney was on top of it to make sure that it was filed, and her countersuit was filed in a way she could not bankrupt and not get her judgment. You can't go. You can't go. The type of judgment that she has is bankruptcy is not acceptable under that, because
absolutely not.
she was found to have done that maliciously. You
Absolutely.
cannot file bankruptcy under a malicious judgment.
Absolutely not. When I did my live the other day, had already done the research. I had already talked to some attorneys, and anything that's done maliciously, with malicious intent and willful, that is what a defamation suit. In order for you to win, you have to be able to prove that it was malicious, done with malicious injury, and she won. So
And
there's no way.
when her attorney filed that lawsuit, he filed it under willful and malicious intent. That
Ooh,
right there struck her
come on.
from being able to do
Absolutely.
anything right there.
So file all you want to, Carmen, a bankruptcy. But for one thing, they're going to require you to show them your taxes, and you're not going to be able to prove that. You're not going to be able you're not going to be able to produce it. Right here, Butter says, Ari, may I ask Tracy what's Destiny sizes? Of course you can. Of course. Tracy, cousin wants to know what sizes does Destiny wear? And then
And
Laurel said, no, Tracy is definitely not in Tay's comments. And Tay said she's in her comments. The blatant lies.
I did, before I came on the live stream, I did put a comment asking Tracy, what did Destiny need now?
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So that's, let's try to lift up and support this baby as she goes through this, and any support that we can give. But it's not, I'm gonna tell you what it's not gonna be way of. I'm not going to get on here and ask for cash. I'm not going to do that, but I will definitely support in other ways if she wants to give the sizes for you guys, or if you guys want to reach out to her personally, you guys can do that. But I'm not going to do what Tay did. I'm just not going to do that. Biker said, well, she is over there deleting comments. She does not want this out. Not at all. I'm telling you, she doesn't want it out. So I want you guys to share this live. Please share the live, because we need to get this out. We need everybody reporting on this. Everybody needs to be talking about this. This shouldn't be just limited to this live right now. There needs to be a spotlight on this behavior of this scamming that Tay has done. Let's see. Tay wants to live above her means and don't want to work scamming folk. Yeah, Carmen told her she didn't have to work. Tracy said that she doesn't know anything about a bag. Man, child, this is a lot, you guys.
Are you serious?
Listen, Stephanie, I came online to talk about the fuckery of Tay scamming, because I already knew it was a scam when she started talking about. In the comments in your Cash App, put donations, bitch. No.
Are you serious? Tracy said that she didn't know anything about the bag.
That's what, yeah.
Oh, Lord, have mercy, Jesus.
Please, Stephanie,
Oh.
this is too much. I thought me exposing the fact that this bitch hasn't had an active foundation for the past 3 years, I thought that was going to be the highlight. Man, listen. God, I can't.
Tracy, I'm so sorry this happened to you, honey.
Yes, I am too.
Please keep your daughter away from people like this.
Absolutely.
Please.
Far
Whatever
away.
time she has left with you, let it be spent in love, joy, caring, affection. She don't need these type of negative spirits around her. She need everything positive.
Yeah, I agree. I second that. Amen to that. Mizu said, isn't Annette the lady from Cali that was making lies before about Tay? Her baby daddy is a famous rapper, Dr. Dre. I don't know, Mizu. I've been off the scene for a while, so you guys are going to have to fill in the blanks for me in some places, because I'm not aware of some of the things. Bobby said Tay with her fake accent trying to cuss out people but don't know how. Child. Shoot. I know that obviously I can't cuss. Let me see what Texas says. That's why she won't come on to refute anything. She can't cuss worth a shit. Remember when she tried to cuss out Black Wolverine? Oh man, I give me I used to remember it by heart, you guys. She said, "In Blackwood Bernice coming in my life, fuck you." Oh man, I was cracking up. Do you remember that, Stephanie?
Oh yes, comical, comical. A clown strutting across the mirror like she was talking to one of her alternate personalities. That's what. She was talking to one because she was staring in the mirror, all live, all at the same time.
Yep.
Talking to
Mhm.
one of her alternate personalities, cussing it out, I guess. I don't.
Oh man, Venice said, remember, Venice, you remember when she did that? That was hilarious. You couldn't even take her serious. That's the thing. I couldn't even take the bitch serious because it was hilarious.
But somebody tell me what was the point of her storming out of the front of the mirror? Tell me
Yeah.
what.
And she was talking about Blackwoods or Backwoods or whatever. And the bitch smokes backwood. Is it Backwoods? Tell me if I
She
and
black
the
and miles.
Black and Milds. That's the I
What you
mean,
say
she
with the wooden tip, not the plastic.
not yeah, you better get the wooden tip.
Yeah.
Shit. Man, the bitch. Venice said, remember she said that she went to her white coat ceremony and the school told someone that they don't do white coat ceremony. Come to find out they don't do white coat ceremony for nurses. Child. The bitch bought that white coat from Amazon. Remember we seen all the white coats on Amazon? You can put what I could put Ari, I could put MD Ari Davis and have somebody personalize it and put me on a goddamn white coat, cousin.
She probably went to the bookstore and bought it in a package when she went to fraudulent take that test.
Mm-hmm.
And she kept hiding the name. She kept hiding the name so nobody could see the name. If I just went and passed the test and got my white coat, I'm showing the name.
You hear
I'm
me?
showing the company that made it. I'm turning it inside out, and it's all kind of stuff.
Absolutely. All for that bitch to drop out the following week.
The very next because she got her test results back and she failed. That's
She
why
blamed Carmen. Hold on, it's all everything's Carmen's fault. Because Carmen was gambling, that's why she failed out of nurse practitioner school. Everything is Carmen's fault. It's Carmen's fault why she hasn't produced the filings for her nonprofit for the past 3 years. 3 years. So since its conception, the Pretty Hearts Foundation, she has never filed the proper 990 series for her nonprofit to stay active. She hasn't done it. And the IRS website is saying it. That's not something we're making up. That's straight from the IRS website.
and it's a fact. If it came from their website, they don't publish nonsense.
Do you hear me? Not at all. Okay, let's see.
Now I want to see her get up there and call IRS a liar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they made that up. They faked that. They did. Oh, that's AI. No, boo. See, y'all are the ones that do Chat GPT.
Mm-hmm.
We don't.
Yeah.
And you tell on yourself when you let the little asterisks and stuff stay in your
Hold on, cousin, because I love Chat GPT now. Listen, I used to do everything like all my work I used to do freehand. I used everything I wrote, it was me. I'm really good at writing. But I'm telling you, the way the world is going and AI, I was a slow arriver to AI because I was always reluctant. I was like, no, I don't know enough about it. And it takes away from the authenticity. That's what I would tell myself. And I don't want to lose kind of what I have and then rely on someone else to do my work for me. But it's really I look at it like a tool. But those people like her, they use it because they just don't know. So in that aspect, then yeah, it's not good if you don't know anything about what you're researching or what you're just kind of what you're doing as it relates to business. But those of us who use it as a tool, it's really helpful. I love Chat GPT.
I,
I
I
do.
say that because of this. You can't one week come online and write a post that shows that you're not smarter than a fifth grader. And then the next week you come with a philosophical post like you are so deep.
Yo,
Okay,
man,
stop that.
listen. Carmen doesn't know how to enunciate things. So if you don't know how to enunciate things, then how on earth do you know how to spell it?
Thank you.
So she doesn't know how to formulate a sentence, doesn't know how to properly pronounce words. So let alone put a whole sentence together. So yeah, absolutely. She is using Chat GPT.
And that's the same thing for Tay.
Mm-hmm.
If her sentences are not ending with and the things and
Yeah.
those things and these
Yep.
things
And
and
these,
the
yep.
things
And of that nature. It
and
always
of
is.
that, things of that nature.
Yeah. Yeah. She said, did you hear her on the live when she was talking about cancer? And she said they had to get the things out. Did you hear that?
Oh yeah.
What are the things?
So the things are. I mean, and I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse, but I do know cancer come in tumors, masses, uh, not nodules. I do know they come in those types of form, but I was trying to figure out what the things was. But as a nurse, she should know the medical terminology for the ways that cancer is found in your body. You a nurse,
Mhm.
and you talking
Yeah.
about things. You didn't say they removed a mass. You didn't say
Yeah.
they removed a tumor. You didn't say they removed a nodule. You didn't say they removed a cancerous cyst. You didn't say any of that. You said the things.
The
What
things.
things? Did you have cancerous bugs crawling in you or something?
Yeah, the things. It was the things, cousin. Damn. Stop
I,
asking questions. It's
I,
just the
I'd like to
things.
know what kind of things. Was it bugs? Was it
It's
cancerous bugs?
listen, it's things in of that nature.
Well, we know she's not human because she got talons for feet and fingers. So we know
Mhm.
there's something not normal about that. Something is not normal about her.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
for you to disfigure your body the way that she has disfigured her body and to think that it's okay. So that means it was something really, really wrong with it before she started.
Yes. Yeah. Or just something that's internally within herself to where she felt, you know,
But see,
uh,
Kim said it. Kim word, she said it. She said it. You can take care of your body on the outside of your clothes for it to look good on the outside of your clothes, but what about up under the clothes? She
ooh,
said that in the very beginning.
yes.
Let us know that up under those clothes was not pretty,
Yeah.
like she's trying to make everybody think.
Very insecure. Very. Peyton said, "How did Tay pass a background check and credit check for the NP?" Listen, I have no clue on that. No clue. But if Tay is going to find a way to manipulate anything, she's going to find. Listen, she spends more time on manipulating and try to beat the system than she does just trying to do the work, the hard work, and do it legit in the right way. But she's always trying to find an angle, an out, a shortcut. She's always looking for that. But again, we heard that from her exes. We heard that from her mom. It's never about doing the work that it takes to get what you want. She always wants it to come easy for her. Look, as soon as Carmen told her to quit working or she ain't working anymore, that bitch stopped working. I wish I would. I wish
She
I
didn't just
just
stop
meet a
working.
man.
She
Come
got
on.
fired. She got fired, and I'm gonna tell you why she got fired. Because the very last job she did, she was with some of her coworkers, and she was recording in that clinic.
Mm.
I guarantee you, she was terminated. And then they switched it around and said, "Oh, she doesn't have to work." No, she didn't have to work because she no longer had a contract.
Wow. Wow. And I believe it. But that makes sense. That makes sense. But
'Cause I do
again,
remember they went out to lunch. Her and her coworkers went out to lunch. The two people that she was working with, and then they went back into the clinic, and she was recording when she was hooking somebody up to an IV.
mm,
And
mm,
I guarantee you that she was terminated. She didn't just stop working because Carmen didn't want her to work anymore. They terminated your contract, and you can't go into a nursing or a hospital or a
mm,
facility because there no insurance company is gonna vet you. They're not gonna
mm.
insure you.
And she don't even know how
Because,
to draw blood. I mean, come on now.
oh, and that's a part of the nursing program.
Hmm. Laurel said, "I can't stop laughing. Tay literally took down the hashtag for donations under the baby's pictures. The pressure is on." So it looks like she's trying to delete and trying to scramble right now and erase all traces of what she's done. You can't, it's already on the internet. We already got it. Come on now. We got cousin Kima. And Kima don't miss nothing.
Nothing. And then she's going to be reported to Cash App for fraud.
I wanted to talk about the Pretty Hearts Foundation. I hope she comes on and clears some things up for us. And I hope she comes up and clears the whole Cash App grab about raising money on behalf of that baby and then going to submit a cashier's check. But again, I wonder what name she's going to put on that cashier's check, because we know it's not the Pretty Hearts Foundation.
Okay.
No. Order said, remember her license came from Florida. They are still trying to get to the bottom of that nursing license scandal in that state. No way she is legally a nurse or things of that nature. Yep.
I believe that. I believe she is a part of that nursing scandal in Florida.
You think?
I think so. I might would bet the farm on that.
Oh, not the farm.
I would bet the farm on that.
The goats too?
The goats, the horseshoes and all. I would bet the farm on that. Okay. Because like the husband said, she would do anything to get out of doing the work for the class, because she's not knowledgeable. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna say it, she's just plain stupid.
Yeah. And listen, she doesn't have a mind of her own. It's like she wants to be everything that Carrie is. It's like she's trying to become Carrie. Like she wants to be around Carrie's friends. She wants to be a nurse practitioner like her. She wants to be a part of the aesthetic of, really that's what she wants to practice when she becomes a nurse practitioner. It's like everything that Carrie does, she wants to do. It's like she really does not have a vision, a mind of her own.
She's one of those people that can mock what they see somebody else do, but can't independently do it on their.
Just like that influencer, that content creator in Houston. I can't remember what the lady's name is, but Tay, for a while, she was literally emulating everything that lady did. Does anybody know the lady's name in Texas that she was copying everything that she was doing? Biker said, Tay, since you're in here, you spell niece wrong several times on your post. Smart Tay spelled niece with the E. It's I before E, except after C. She posted Destiny as our internet and it will be corrected within the next hour. Absolutely, it will be. But the mother just said on this live, you guys, that she does not condone Tay having that picture of her daughter up. So we know that she's on this live. We know that she's listened to every 2 hours and 48 minutes of this live. So, she is going to probably do it when everybody sleeps, because she can't make it obvious right now. So she's going to stay up until like 3:00 in the morning, the wee hours in the morning, till everybody sleep, and then just magically delete it. And then she's going to fill her page up with her Oh So Pretty perfume. She's going to try to drown out what she did over the last couple of days. And then you're never going to hear her talk about it again, cousin. She's never going to mention Destiny. She's never going to mention the cancer bit. And then until she comes up with another ploy, she got to go a couple years, because she's wanting people to forget about what she's done. But we never forget. We never forget.
Never, ever. And she may have already collected enough money to pay her mortgage.
Yeah. Oh, come on now. Sharon Benz dropped $2,000 by herself.
Oh yeah.
Sharon Big Money Benz done dropped a couple grand.
And see, that's what Carmen mad about when she started talking about them friends. Don't introduce your friend to your spouse, because see, Sharon Benz is not giving Carmen any money. She's giving it all to Tay now.
Because they all know, because Tay set it up good. She has everybody believing that Tay is, or that Carmen is, she can't be trusted. She mismanages and misuses her money. So she has everybody believing, which I mean, she is, but that nobody needs to give her any money at all. So guess where all the money is now being funneled through? It's now being funneled through Tay. Tay's getting all the money.
and that's okay though,
Yep.
because it's
Okay, so let's read this, cousin. Tracy said, I want to thank each one of y'all in here tonight for bringing this to the front. I do not have enough time in the day to waste online. Well, you're welcome, Tracy. I didn't know it was going to go this direction at all. Did not expect this. I knew that I wanted to talk about, what she was doing online with the Cash App. That was my main issue, was the Cash App, and then to talk about her Prete Foundation, where she has not um, completed the filings to be legit. And then her nonprofit status was revoked. So nothing has been valid for the past 3 years because she has not submitted anything to the IRS. But then when you came on the live and expressed that you had no knowledge of all this, I was sure that you were made aware of this. I just knew that she would not discuss this with the mother of the child that's going through this. So I was startled to hear, and shocked, just really shocked, that you had nothing to do with anything that she did on that live. And I would demand, Tracy, I would demand her to take that picture of your baby down, because from the sound of it, it looks like it's still up on her page. I mean, it's a big picture of your daughter holding her perfume. So using her for a marketing ploy, and Carmen's t-shirt. She has that on too. You're getting lots of prayers, Tracy. Let's see. Yes, Laurel said your baby's picture is still up there. I hope she removes it. Tamara, let's see, where's Tamara at? Somebody is telling me to look at Tamara. Cousin, do you see Tamara? Stephanie, did you fall asleep?
no, I'm here. I just put you on mute while you
Okay.
while you were talking. I'm still here.
Okay.
Um,
See if you see Tamara. I don't know if you can see anything in the comments, but Mizu said Tay removed a comment that was posted about Tracy, one of the pictures removed, and she still has the pictures up and collecting donations right now because people are asking for it.
what's
Man,
I can't see her
she is a
page.
low down dirty bitch.
I can't see her page because I've been blocked for a long time. I've been blocked off her and Carmen's stuff for a long
Man, Tay is low down. If anybody is on that camp and they see this live, y'all need to force, y'all need to make sure Tay takes that down. Y'all need to speak up. Wrong is wrong and right is right. And this bitch is wrong.
as two left shoes.
You can't play with nobody's kids like this. Didn't she tell us don't play with her kid? Didn't
That's
she?
exactly what she said.
She wants to play with other people's kids.
She said, don't play, stay out of my son's inbox. Don't play with my son.
That's my son.
Exactly. But what did you care about your son out there hustling to get himself through life?
Nope.
Did you care about him being sent from pillar to post because you didn't want to tell him that his daddy was his stepdaddy? That was your stepdaddy?
Come on.
Is, is
You're
that what,
saying something,
is
cousin.
that what the whole situation is? You couldn't tell him just that much truth?
And people are saying that Tracy can't report it because Tay has blocked her. Apparently, Tay has blocked Tracy now. The person that she's scamming, or the person that she's collecting funds in the name of her daughter, she's blocked the mom.
Stop playing. She did not block that lady.
She did. That's what she blocked her.
Is Tracy saying she blocked her?
Yeah, Tracy says she's blocked.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Oh, Tamara. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, it's Tamara Bradshaw. I remember. Okay, thank you, Sunshine. Tamara's a lady who she was following and copying her. Thank you, man,
so she has blocked Tracy Davis.
man. Oh, hold on now. It might be getting serious, cousin. I don't know what this is about, but Tracy said she just called the police about this. What? Hold on now. Ew. It's getting chippy now.
Uh-oh.
Oh. And this is terrible. Oop, Tracy said, well, she picked the right one this time because I refuse to have my daughter done this way. Yes, if you guys still have access to Tay's page, then I encourage you. I'm asking you to report the picture of Tracy Davis's daughter on her page. She needs to remove that. She did not consent to it. She did not condone it. She is a minor. And she is requesting the removal of that picture. So if you guys have access to Tay's page, please go over there and report that picture, report that post, and report the live where she's begging for cash apps. I hope he does. I hope he does. Somebody said, is Darnell going to discuss this? I hope he does. I hope he does.
He probably won't. Because, that's his new best friend.
Well, man, listen. Tay is nobody's. If you haven't learned by now, come on now.
But then again, I can't say that because I can't watch him because his voice make my butthole itch. It gives me a pain in my tail. It does.
But listen, who's their friends? Who's truly their friends, cousin?
They have no friends.
They have no
friends with each other.
They what they have is people that they use
That
and
they
abuse.
use. Exactly. And once they finish with you, you're done. And that's why I don't understand why Darnell doesn't understand. That's why he didn't get a call back.
He does. I think he does.
She's going to keep talking to him and she's going to finesse him. Well, I don't think she'll be able to finesse him because he's not that slow.
Yeah, listen. I think he's always been on to Tay, but I think this new revelation with Carmen is new, and I think that he's definitely on to both of them. I know I'm pretty certain that he doesn't put nothing past Tay, but I think that he truly maybe thought he had a friendship with Carmen, but those of us who know just from the outside looking in, Carmen is in it for self. She's in it to get ahead for herself. And she's not in it to help anybody else. And if she is helping you, there's ulterior motives behind why she's helping you. It's never because she's just doing it. It's what Tay did right now, where she went online. You know what? I'm going to use this situation with this young child, and I'm going to exploit it, and I'm going to get some money from it.
Yeah, I believe that much. And see, she has a problem with Carmen because Carmen lied to her. She made her think that she had all this money, that this was her business, and XYZ and XYZ. But see, what she didn't take into consideration is that, Carmen was a 50-50 stakeholder in the business, but Carmen had stole the whole.
Mm-hmm.
She was supposed to have been given some of that money from the social media platform back into the business, and she wasn't even doing that. She was taking that money, doing what she wanted to with it.
Mm-hmm. And remember, $400,000. That's what she received in the buyout, $400,000. And they blew through that in less than 2 years. And it wasn't just 400,000. You got to think, she was still making money off social media. She was still making money from the festival. So they were still making money on top of the lump sum 400,000 that they received. Okay, thank you, Myra. Myra says she reported the pictures.
But see, the greedy girl was sitting there eating 6 and 7 lobster tails. So
that what? That's at that point, cousin, is when I went, because I had created my page. And I was just kind of sitting on it. And then as soon as I saw that, I created my first post, like after that whole situation that went down with Tay going to Atlanta. And that's from then on I start posting about it.
And I mean, she was adamant that Ashley was not
She
going
didn't
to
know what
get
Ashley was not getting the lobster. I
She
promise
was
you,
making
that
sure that
bitch ate
Ashley didn't get
15
one.
lobsters. She ate 15 lobsters by herself. Greedy bitch.
I said to myself, now, are you serious that you're gonna sit there and try to gulp down all them lobsters? So just so that young lady can't have one. And
Mm-hmm.
her mama sitting there being okay with it.
Yeah,
No.
absolutely. I'm
Mm-mm.
telling you. I'm telling you.
I don't care what kind of relationship me and my child have. My child is not gonna not eat for you to eat. I'm
You
sorry.
hear me? I'm not at all. At all. And this is what all, cousin, I did not plan on being, I thought maybe an hour at the tops, but man, we've been here for 3 hours. And so
We was hoping
it,
Tay would come on and be big.
she
Come
didn't
on,
come on. She didn't listen. Tay didn't come on, cousin, but
come on, get on this live so you can defend your. Come on, man.
uh-huh. Listen, cousin, it was a pleasure to have you come up here and spend the evening with me and me hearing your beautiful voice and you giving me some commentary. I loved it. And I welcome you back when I go live again. You'll have to be part
Okay.
of my panel for sure. But thank you for just
And I did.
offering insight for a lot of things because I have some things that are missing. Like I have gaps because I've been out of the loop for a while. So thank you for helping me out there too.
But I did inbox you that post.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
inboxed it to you.
Okay. Thank you. I'm
So
gonna look at it.
and I thank you for having me.
Of
And I
course.
just had to join because I really was perplexed at what was being said because I'm like, wait a minute. This,
Yeah. Yeah.
but like you said, this was about was
Yeah. I don't
long.
want we can't take our foot off the gas when it comes to her because that's what she wants
Mm-hmm.
everybody to do. Because if we start talking about something else, then everything is the lights taken off of her. And so
Exactly.
then she gets away with it again, like she always does. Because I'm telling you, right after this live, she's either going to be in the hospital, she's going to be crying to Carmen. Then Carmen's going to come on here cussing me out every which way she can, like somebody cares. I mean, I don't know if she thinks that I'm impacted by that or anybody else for that matter. We don't take you serious, Carmen. So nobody is at all bothered by anything you say. You don't matter at all.
At all.
So you can say whatever you want, and we're still going to keep moving. Period. So then she's going to get on there and she's going to try the whole gambling bit where she's going to start talking about her gambling and that the gambling is a reason why everybody is doing this, that she's done it to she's a reason that everybody is coming after Tay and Tay didn't do anything wrong. No, she did. She went on there and she's trying to scam her way into money from supporters that are thinking they're donating to a cancer hospital on behalf of that young child. And that mother did not consent. She didn't condone it. She wants that picture removed off of her page. She has come on the live and she said that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, cousin. So this is what I'll end with.
But I'm going to say this. I thank you for having me.
Final words,
don't forget the big one. They jealous of me. They jealous of you.
Oh.
They want me. So
We're
that's why they had that lie because they jealous of you. They jealous of my Tay, and they want me.
Oh yeah, that's the best. Want you. The bitch don't take a bath. She wears the same dirty clothes. She doesn't wash her clothes. She's in that same sports bar that we've seen for the past 5, 6, 7 years. She doesn't have a home. She doesn't have a life. She doesn't have a career. She owes $2.3 million. She doesn't own anything except a green egg and a truck. Now, why the fuck would we be jealous of that?
Oh no, she pawned that to Tay for Tay to loan her that money. So
they sold the rings, they sold the fake necklaces, they sold everything. So we aren't jealous of you. We're just on to you. And we're shining the light on the fucked up bullshit that you guys do on this internet and think that you can get away with it. See, Tay thought she was going to get away with this one. She thought that, oh, Tracy's not going to say anything. I'm just going to get on my live and act like I'm doing all of this stuff and nobody's ever going to know any different. But again, like cousin Debbie said, we're the CIA. So anything that happens on this internet, we're going to find out. We're going to be able to connect the dots, and we're going to be able to go into archives and dispel and debunk the things that you're doing on this internet. You can't get away with scamming people. You can't get away with scamming kids. You can't get away with coming on this internet crying and thinking that you're not going to be held accountable for the shit that you're doing. So the next live that you do, Tay, please come online and answer the questions about your Pretty Heart Foundation. Can you please debunk what I've said about the Pretty Hearts Foundation? Can you debunk what the mom is saying on this internet? If so, come online and do it. Come online. I dare you to. And cousin, I think that's where I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to take a quick glance through the comments real quick. Roxanne said she splashes in the water for 3 hours. No Love said good night. Good night, cousins.
Good night, cousins.
Yes, thank you guys for spending your evening with me. I don't take that for granted. I'm appreciative of it. Thank you, Stephanie, for coming on my live and having good conversation with me. Thank you, Tracy, for adding insight to what's going on in your life with your daughter and the situation with Tay. I am praying for you. I'm praying for your daughter. I'm praying that she is healed in the blood of Jesus. And I am asking God to watch over your daughter. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Good night, Alice. Good night, Bobby. Good night, Laurel, Betta, all the cousins, Myra, Miss Dukes, Tracy, Deborah Jeter, who else? Jacqueline, Alice, I hope you guys enjoyed the live. Nandy said, don't worry about it, Rosie. I literally pay him to know mine. Literally, thanks, though. Thank you for being on the live. Simone, who else? Nancy, Stacy, Sunshine, Nosy Rosie, Debbie, Trick, Charlie, Arlene. I can go on and on, but thank you guys for being here. I wish you guys a great night. I'll see you over in the debunk group where we can finish chatting about this, and let's see how Tay responds. But I don't want this just to end with my live. I hope everybody picks this up and starts questioning the authenticity of the things that she's doing. I hope everybody challenges what she does, and I hope the heat stays on her with the wrongdoings that she's doing. And I'll end with that. You guys have a wonderful night, cousins, and I'll see you in the chat. Bye.